Hey YouTube, it's Chic from Chic Speaks. Welcome. Come on in here. Classes in session, child. Come on in here. Y'all, I got so much to say. I'm laughing before I even start the show. Come on in here. We got some things to talk about. Come in here. I want y'all to come in here. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm laughing. Listen, y'all. Listen, Linda, listen. It's so much. It's just so much. Come on in, come on in. We are going to get into all things Miss Champayne Spinks, Miss Rose Miller. Who else we gonna talk about? Brett Miller, Adonis Spinks, and we gonna touch on um, Crystalline Karazin. Y'all familiar with the pink peel brand? Child, she going through it. Damn Rosebud over there working her damn nerves. It's not funny, but I'm like, girl, Crystalline, you don't know. Welcome to the playground. Welcome to the flower shop. Listen, she's catching that slack from the Rosebuds. Come on in here. Come on in here. Remember, I told y'all Rose had an interview lined up. Child. Come on in here. We trying to finish up and wrap up this Champayne Speaks. Champayne Speaks. Listen, we trying to finish up hearing what the hell she had to say. And I was like, what she say now? Damn, we on day 2. What the hell she say again? So we trying to wrap up what she said. And then, y'all, we might have to switch over to hear what the hell Crystalline Karazin said, because she over there, damn, she going in them damn rosebuds tap dancing on her damn last nerve. She tired of their asses, y'all. The pink pill said, I'm tired of y'all asses. I'm old enough to be y'all mamas. Some of y'all grandmamas don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. I might sleep with white men, but I'll whoop y'all. Listen, y'all, it's so much. It is so much. Y'all, I'm gonna get through these comments. I see. Listen, Judge Fifi. Hey, look, hey. Child, it's so much. I did my show. Y'all showed up, showed out. It was a great turnout. Y'all still watching it. Thank you, Judge Fifi. I've been reviewing your content. Is giving us a series. Like, I can't even say it's giving us a key. It's really just making us say this ish is effed up. That's really what it's doing. And then so after my show, I listened. Tosh Mob was on, and she had Champayne. I don't know any of you guys checked out Tosh Mob's channel last night. It was like over 300 people on live when I went over there and peeped over there through a peace sign, said hey. But she was just, she was talking. She was, sharing some recordings, some things. Um, I don't know if a lot of it was new even for you, Judge Fifi. You can let me know if it was new information to you. But it was some things I was hearing her talk about that I hadn't heard yet as we've been reviewing your recordings. But child, it's a lot. Not the babies over there cussing their stepmama out. What Champayne said that little boy said? He called her a goofy, y'all. I think she said Ray Roz called her a goofy bee. Y'all, that little boy called her a goofy bee. I can't even say I've been called one of those yet in my lifetime. I've been called some things now, but a goofy bee, that ain't one of them. Her old stepson called her a goofy bee. Child, you can't make this up. I had to turn Beyonce's internet off, take my ass to bed, because I said, you know what? I can't do this. I cannot. I can't do this. I still got part 2 to get through. I cannot. It was just a lot, y'all. Y'all, I be over here working for y'all. I promise y'all, if your asses didn't show up, I would not be doing this stuff because it's so much. I told y'all that's why I don't be doing counsel for a job. You can't take this in every day and depend on a check for it. It's too much. It's too much. Welcome, Yvonne. Welcome. Judge said they don't believe me when I say Rose is a scammer. Child. Rose getting all the coin. Rose getting all the coin. I think we got a lot of believers over here, Judge Fifi. We got a lot of believers over here. Hey, Karen Jones, welcome. Happy Monday, Karen. Happy Monday, y'all. Come on in here. Class is in session. Get your pen and paper out. You might even need to get your tape recorders out. Be on your Judge Fifi. Pull that damn recorder out because it's so much, y'all. It is just so much. Sunday Mac, welcome. I'm here. I love your content. Keep up the good work, sis. Thank you, Sunday Mac. Thank you. Thank you. Your girl, y'all, I be over here working my ASS. So it just be so much. And I be trying to understand it so I could come out here and try to just help somebody. Help a friend. You know, you lend a helping hand. I be over here trying to help, but god damn it, I need help too because it's a lot going on, and that's where y'all come up in. And I'm glad Judge Fifi came over here today because it's a lot, and I'm just trying to understand. Judge Fifi says, and yes, enjoy your lives. I be watching. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Child, this we about to get into it. Foxhole, welcome, welcome. Foxhole, listen to Foxhole. I think you did. You said you be changing your names. You damn Meso too. Let me get it together right now so I know who the hell you are at any given moment. Because I promised up until yesterday, I thought y'all was damn two whole damn different people. I thought I really did. So let me try to let me try to get it. Turn my volume. Let me give me a minute. I'm trying to bring it up on my other device while we in here so I can make sure we got our mods and stuff together. Let's see. I think okay, Foxo, I got you covered. You should show up as the mod again. Ooh, child, y'all, it's a lot. We gonna get into this interview. Judge Fifi, some new and some old stuff. Okay, we gonna finish getting into it. Foxhole Chic add this page as well. I just added it, so make a comment, see if it shows up with the rich. Educator Humble said Judge Fifi made the perfect example of her. Everything you say and do will be used against you in the court of law. Child, ain't that's the damn truth. Damn, Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis, Judge Maybelline, Judge Hathett, damn Judge Judy. Judge Fifi said, try me if you want to. Try me if you want to. Oh my goodness. Judge Fifi said, I got more recordings on Rose. I bet the hell you do. I, I bet the hell I bet you do. I believe you. I believe you. Nico said, hello, Chic and friends. Hello, Nico Cotton. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's 45 of you in the building. Have y'all hit the like button yet? Let me see. I got 13 likes. Can we get to 40? Can we get to 40? Can we get to 40 likes? Because, child, we got a lot to cover. It ain't going to be no different than last night. So we're finishing up this part 2 of Judge Fifi's phone interview with Miss Champayne Spinks. And yesterday, like it was quite enlightening. It was quite enlightening. It was a lot, going on. We broke down a lot. We touched on a lot. Foxo said, please like and share, sub. Please, please, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Judge Fifi said, I am called Judge Fifi for a reason. Shit, with a gavel at. She said, I'm called Judge Fifi for a reason. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. We see you. We hear you, Judge Fifi. Raina Black. Hey, Raina. Hey. Welcome. Judge Fifi said, I tell them I'm just getting started. Child, I believe you because hell, every time I lay down, I wake up, I turn the YouTube on. It's something else pre-scheduled. And bitch, I ain't done with you yet. That's what the video need to be. Bitch, I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. I'm like, damn, how many damn recorders, y'all? We got a whole mixtape. Judge Fifi got a mixtape out here for y'all. Hell, our channel might turn into reviewing Fifi's mixtapes because she got it. She got the receipts, y'all, and we are here to listen to them. We are here to listen to them. So get on in here. Get on in here. We're going to pick back up on our part 2 of the interview between Judge Fifi and Champayne Spinks. Champayne going to talk about Rose, that husband of hers. Them kids is cussing her smooth the hell out in ways that she probably had never even been cussed out by Rose. The kids giving it to her, not Rose. The kids are giving it to their stepmama. So y'all, Rose down bad over there. Rose is down bad over there, and the Rosebuds are just cutting the food. Like I said, I don't know if you all are familiar with crystalline, kerosene, the pink pill. Child, they over there trying to play with pink pill, and the pink pill about ready to just pull all their roots out the soil because she's sick of them. She's like, what I'm not gonna do, I ain't got time for this ish. I don't have time for this. So we might have to come back probably on, I don't know, y'all. Tomorrow we might have to hop on over to the Pink Pill and see what the hell she's talking about because I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it. I've seen her videos. I've seen Judge Fifi had some, and I put it together because remember I came to y'all last week and I was like, y'all, I was on her live. Rose, our favorite flower. I was on her live and one of her rose, somebody in her comments or when she was on her live was like, when's your next interview? And she said tomorrow. So I have been on lookout for this interview because she didn't say who it was with. She just said I have an interview tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, well, we got some shows lined up, but we can, when the interview dropped, we'll get into it. And it never dropped. So I then see these thumbnails with Crystal and Kara's in, and she has Rose's name in it, but it was her and some white man in the thumbnail. And I'm like, okay, interview Rose. Was Rose going to interview her? Then I seen Fifi had a show scheduled talking about the interview that never happened with the Pink Pill. And I said, oh, be damn. She done stood up. She done stood the Pink Pill up. She done stood up. So that's who she was going to interview with, which I found it quite interesting. She was going to interview with. So Crystal and Karasin is right underneath 100,000 subscribers. She's maybe around 98. So she got a big following. She's been around for years. She's I don't know. I guess you could call her a divester. She don't F with the black man, child. She like she don't F with the black man. Um, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can see why they're talking. They talk. They both like the white man. They like the Brads. But the interview didn't happen, and she started posting. Child, like I said, that's a whole nother show. But be on alert for that because we are going to eventually kind of probably get into that and what's going on there. So I'm just trying to stay focused because Champayne Spinks is talking and, everybody's just, her name is just being thrown out there. She's talking and we're here for what she has to say. But listen, goddamn it, Crystal and like, damn it, I got something to say too. The itch then stood me up. So we're going to get into that too. Judge Fifi says, if I'm not typing, I'm watching. Okay, girl. Judge Fifi said, I'm laughing that Rose called Champayne about me last Friday. Yes, she was listed. She had to give her a phone call Friday. Judge Fifi said, I sent Pink Pill a message. I said, holla at me about Rose. Yes, Foxo said, Pink Pill said, I'm original. Pink Pill said, I'm the original swirl. Rose, I will end you. Don't play with no play. She was like, don't come over here messing it up for us. I just finished having a windmill for us. Don't start it up. Because Crystal ain't been quiet. I hadn't heard her name or seen her. Like, she been quiet for a minute. Like, she'll pop out. Then it's like she kind of tuck away when, smoke, so she be kind of like double dutch kind of in and out. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, she's probably like, wait a damn minute, Rose, what are we doing here? What you not gonna do is set us back as I'm trying to set us forward. So that very well could have happened. Nico Cotton said, I saw that. So child, it was a lot to see in here, but we're gonna try to figure it all out together. Listen, when our likes are at 22, we had 62. We're gonna get into the review and other corner. But as you come in, please hit the like button, like, share, subscribe. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Listen, I'm a smaller content creator. I'm just growing. I'm out here just trying to damn understand like the rest of you. Over here, we are the honor students. Why? Because we not slow as hell. Classes in session. We are that smart school, that other damn school that Rose and Brett then belong to. That's up the street. That's that other school in y'all community where them damn other kids went to, not where you went to. That's where them other kids went to. That they can't sit with us. They can't sit with us. So this is they can't sit with us environment. We are too smart, too intelligent for them over there. You have to step up to our level when you come over here. We don't go down. They rise to our level. We are the honor students. So we break ish down. We use common sense and discernment. And that's how we navigate through all this. Tonight is no different. So we're going to finish reviewing class. We're going to finish reviewing the interview between Miss Judge Fifi and Champayne Spinks. Let's get it. Fair use. I'm going to try to make sure our audio's good, but y'all know how y'all do. Let me know in the comments if you hear it echoing, and I'll try to adjust it. Let's go. Let me try to share my screen. Let's see where we at. I think this is where we're at. So let's get it. Let's get it. Come on in here. Come on in here. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. Love that Azalea Banks saying the girls are fighting. That's about all. Don't ask me about no Azalea Banks songs. I don't got them know no songs of her. I just know the girls are fighting. That's about as good as it gets when it comes to Azalea Banks. So let's go.
And want him to be a part of them text. I mean, I don't have a screenshot of that of her saying that she'll never give it to him. But that's I mean that's her front door. That's what it is. Like we love those kids. I mean, you know, Adonis love them. That's their dad. But me, she made it seem like I didn't want him to be a part of them kids' life, or I didn't want to do anything for those kids. When if you go down any of my feed, you always you see me teaching them their numbers, their colors, putting them on virtual learning. All of the kids you see, and twice I was pregnant. So imagine me being pregnant and I got all these kids while my man at work, and I'm still having to fight with their mama because I want to make sure she's comfortable and everything.
Yeah, and you know it's so crazy like how I kept hearing like, oh, they're deadbeats, they're deadbeats. I'm like, honey, what you're saying is not adding up.
Mm-hmm.
And like even when she was talking to me, like talking to Rose, was like talking to a brick wall. Like nothing's adding up to what you're saying. Like you're showing calf ass shit. Like nothing's like being, you know what I'm saying, truthful.
And I don't want to like talk about her as a mom, but I know a kid probably didn't want socks and underwear for their birthday, but I have a text where she said, "Hey, can y'all get the kids some socks and underwear because we going out of town?" And she put me and Adonis in a group, and then Adonis was like, "You can't just wash the socks and underwear that they have already." So then, I mean, I didn't go back and forth about it. I knew that it would be a good thing for her because he don't care about the socks and underwear, you know. That was something for her to be like, okay, I appreciate it, but instead she turned it to a negative and said, I will not give this stuff to them.
Wow. And
Child not holding socks and underwear for rent, for collateral, whatever you want to call it. She was like, the babies need socks and underwear. Like, you can't damn wash the ones they got that I bought last week. Rose be playing, y'all. Rose be playing, but sometimes y'all them parents and them children, they be playing. They be real petty. They be real petty. Some of y'all know that if y'all deal with them co-parent type situations, they be real petty. My thing is, you make sure that damn man is worthwhile to be dealing with all that. Because if his ass is dusty and he ain't worth knocking on the head, I ain't finna deal with your damn kid's mama, and you already ain't doing what you supposed to do. So if the mama is a piece of work, make sure you value that man. That man is showing up for you in a way to where you're like, okay, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna woosah to deal with this itch, because it's the kid's mom. But make sure that that man is solid and worthy of this, because Rose is a lot. Rose is a lot, and I'm the type of person if you attach to somebody and you making my life a little here, I'm like shit. I throw the whole man away. I'm sorry. Listen, your sister, whoever, they didn't work my damn nerves, so I don't even want to deal with it no more. You just going over there with it. That's the type of person that I am. I'm just because I don't like drama, so I would be willing to be like, you know what? You cool and all, but your damn folks ain't, so I can't do it more. I'm just gonna go ahead and move around. That's just how I am. So she's moved, she trying to move around now. I don't know if it's true with her really trying to get a divorce or whatever, but y'all, she been working. Y'all make sure y'all complete the poll that I just put out there. And let me know, how do you feel about Miss Champayne Spinks? Do you think she was a good stepmom to Rose's babies? Because the way she's talking, she's saying she was. So going off of what she says, I haven't identified anything where she went wrong as it came to her roles as a stepmom. But y'all complete the survey for me, please. Let me get back to this interview a little bit more, and then I'll get into the comments. Welcome.
just gave you lip about it because it wasn't something that, you know what I'm saying, she wanted. I think she probably just was like mad because she couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or
So
mad because I mean I'm the one with the Amazon Prime. She probably was mad, and I even I wonder if I can show y'all this. I even put it to where because I knew she would be upset that it came from me. I even, you know how you can put it as a like a gift note. I didn't even put my name on it because I knew she would be upset. I said from Daddy, love y'all, because I knew it would be a problem.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was getting my son together. But yeah, like I said, it's just all crazy. It's just that she has that bitter baby mama syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Still want to dance at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I think that's mainly what it is. Like he broke her heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was her first husband. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that he really broke her heart though, for real, for real. Cause she
Rose out here moving like she vowed to make that man's life a living hell the day he moved on past her. Like, you know how she had her private moments. God, I promise I'm gonna make his life a living hell. And she's doing it. Like it's this vow that she's trying to live up to. Like I said, I was gonna make his life a living hell, and I promise you, that's what I'm gonna do. Like because she too dedicated. She dedicated to making a life a living hell more so than trying to find clothes for the kids, trying to show up in a way that she could be showing up for her kids. She's more dedicated to what's going over there in that household, and her kids ain't even over there because she won't send them over there. So why are you so invested in what's going on over there when you're not even sending the kids over there? You ain't damn running this. You ain't running nobody but that damn big ass Brett. Brett, the only one that you running. And Rose thinks because she can run his big old goofy ass, that she can run everybody else. No, baby, you only running what's going on over there. You don't run nothing else on YouTube. You don't run nothing else in Atlanta over at Adonis' house. Like you ain't running nothing. So sit there, sit your ass. You sit your ass down. Like that's that energy that the world has for Rose right now. Sit down, sit down. You are doing too much. You got so many other things that can have your attention. You got 4 kids over there. How the hell with 4 kids you got time to even be worried about what the hell going on with somebody else? You got enough going on. You need to be worried about trying to deal with that breastfeeding of that baby just hours before your appointment time to get your damn body done. Like you got a lot to be focused on in your own home. Why are you spending all this energy worried about what's going on in somebody else's house? Like it's so crazy. I'm gonna get through some of these comments right now, y'all. But Rose, she a trip, y'all. She's a trip. Ashley said, "Hey, Sheik, I swear YouTube is tripping on my notifications, girl. You know, YouTube be doing what they do. So I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. Welcome." Cammy said, Azalea Banks has some good music. Hi, Sheik Speak and Judge Fifi. Hey, Cammy, welcome. Okay. Karen Jones said, I had never heard of Pink Pill till today, but I saw her video. I think maybe she thought Tasha K was more famous. Yeah, Pink Pill is she's known on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know what kind of I think if you're into like the black relationship space, you're gonna kind of know who the Pink Pill is because she's heavy on the interracial dating. A lot of black men can't stand her. They do not like her. So the black men, if you heard of the term red pill community, where they just go in on black women, in particular women who date outside. Oh, they do not like Kristen and but listen, she go to blows with them, but they don't like her. They do not like her. So yes, get to know Kristen Lynn Kieran. I like her, but yes, her channel is called the Pink Pill. Honey says Champayne show receipts to debunk everything Ratchet Rose has said. I hear that. I hear that. Ashley says it would have been so much easier and peaceful by starting out being a single mom of 2 and then found someone to love me and my 2 kids. But no, she wasn't to be spiteful, vindictive, and conniving. Yes, sometimes it's how the cookie crumbles. Cammy says Rose comes off as an abusive ex that really don't want to co-parent. Like, why the fuck are you holding drawers and socks for ransom? That's what she's doing. That's what I say. It's the pettiness. That's how you know someone who's really, it's not even about you. It's like something within where they've made this vow to themselves. Like, this is what this is the promise that I've made that I am going to do. It's evil. That's why I said she can't sleep well at night, but she stay on live all hours. I know Rose. Rose can't convince me that she sleeps well at night. I don't care what nobody says. She doesn't sleep. She has too many demons, child. That woman ain't sleeping. Foxhole says the pink pill point of view, I believe if you really want to be looked at in a different light, I can help. But now she knows the rose is BS. Hell, join the club. Nina Cotton said, in regards to the survey, I have mixed feelings because she beat Rose up in front of the children. I would take my kids over there again. So she did beat her up in front of the kid. But she said Rose tried to run her over while she was holding Rose's kid. So Rose didn't even care about her own kid. Child, it's but I hear you. Stacy said, I believe she was a better stepmother than Rose is beginning to show as a mother. I can't get her method of treating Brett's kids different out my thoughts. And that's because I am a granny. Yes, if you're familiar with Rose content, you've seen the difference in treatment. Like you see it. Like you cannot see it, Rose, but like it's the delusion over there to where they'll just turn the blind eye just because they like Rose. And it's just like, okay, you can like somebody, but then recognize when they on some other type stuff and when they need to be checked. Kind of like you love your kids, but you check them when they doing wrong. You correct them. There ain't no correcting damn going on over there. It ain't no correcting going on over there. It's just madness. They run amok. So they end up in our comments. Crystalline about ready to damn snap on them. And she ain't used to it, I've kind of gotten used to, them coming and saying things to my comments. They don't actually flood my comments. So I don't get a whole lot of them coming over, but they'll come over and, I leave their comment there. I don't, address it or whatever, but they'll come over and, make their comments. Leave her alone. Leave my flower alone. But okay, I let them have their voice because that's their voice. Damn, and I'm going to have mine too at damn 6:30. So we all have a voice and it is what it is. Rose has her voice. Judge Fifi has her voice. Tosh Mob has her voice. I have my voice. You all have your voice. It is what it is. So Rose, who the hell are you to silence someone else? It doesn't work that way. But Brett, because Brett allows her to run him, she thinks she can run the world. Who run the world? Girl, you ain't got damn Beyonce over there running the world. You running whatever's going on in that damn 2-bedroom apartment, which some say is 1, whatever. She might be in a 2 now. That's the hell all you running. You're not running anything else. So that's what I need for her to understand. Rena Black says Rose is going to do the same to Brett. Watch. Only time would tell. Nico said, correction. I would send my kids over there again. Okay. Kane Corso. Mom said, hey, Kane Corso. Hey. Welcome. Stacey said the stepmother truly sounds sincere. She does to me too. She sounds sincere to me. Foxo said, Nico, look at it like this. Who would raise those kids better, Champayne or Rose? Champayne. My vote goes to Champayne. Yep. Foxo said, please like, share, and subscribe. Welcome. If it's your first time over here, welcome. I'm Chic. And if you're returning, welcome back. But we are the honor students. Child, ain't nothing slow about us over here. We're not slow. So if you're in the accelerated classes, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. Nico Cotton says you wouldn't. So Nico's like, I wouldn't send my babies over there. I understand. Honey says she's striking all Champayne pages. Yeah, so Champayne has a YouTube channel. I found it yesterday. Judge Fifi had put out there what her channel name was. She had maybe like 400 and something subscribers over there at the time. So she might have grown some more since then. I would imagine she'd grow. She should drop her receipts and things over there on her channel to bring, the attention so she can kind of get paid off of her own name and likeness and things like that, right? But it is a shame if Rose is striking it. And my thing is, if Champayne has her receipts, then I don't know how Rose can kind of try to take anything down. Just like over here, the way I cover Rose, I just review her content and just provide my opinion of it. So, Charles, what are you doing? So you can't take down everything, but I guess you can try. But listen, business as usual over here. Educated and Humble said drama surrounds Rose like a garment. She will never settle. She thrives on negativity. Child Judge Fifi said Rose was calling me at 11 in the at 1 in the morning. Yeah, I heard you say that when she listened. That's remember I said she not sleeping. Her nerves are bad. She knows it's like it's catching up with her. You can't do wrong onto others and expect for good energy to come your way. That's just not how it works. Kane Corso mom said, my heart is broken for the older boys treated so differently. Yes, as a parent, it's hard to watch. Cammy MC said, in my opinion, Rose pushed Champagne's buttons and worked her last nerves. That's why she fought Rose. Like, yes, everybody has a breaking point. She said Rose tried to run her and the baby over. She holding Rose, baby. She holding Rose, baby. So I hear you, Nico, when you said you didn't appreciate her beating Rose up in front of the kids. It was a baby. So the baby don't remember. But I see what you're saying. But at the same time, somebody didn't try to run you over. Most people are going to react, and most people are going to react with action. It's just going to be a natural way to respond to someone who just tried to take you out, child. She tried to take that woman out with a car. She tried to take her out. Child, like, listen, I don't advocate violence, but that seemed like a moment where Rose had to catch them hands. Like, I don't know, I might need to put up another survey. Did Rose deserve that knock upside the head that day? Child, let's get back to this damn interview because I want to get through it tonight. And I will come back to review some more of the comments. But please, as you come in, please like, share, and subscribe. There's 89 of you in the building. I appreciate you and welcome you all. Let's get back to the interview. Fair use.
Y'all here still crying about it to this day.
I'm so, I don't know.
Listen, but so let's get into the recordings. I know people want to talk about the recordings, but let's get into the recordings. Somebody said, thank you, Fifi, for doing it the right way. You're welcome, love. Thank you for coming over here watching, tuning in. Let's see, I do want to answer this one question from the comment. So Ratchet Ish TV, he said, listen, my mind's all over, so many to go over, y'all. Ratchet Ish said she still want Adonis. That's why she went with the simp white man. What you think about that comment? Because
I feel like I can't say she want him or not. I do feel like her relationship is forced, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Right, like I feel like
that says a lot. Do y'all feel like Rose's relationship with Brett is forced? I do. I think it's forced. I think that when she met Brett, she was at a point in her life where she was wanting help. She wanted somebody. Adonis had moved on. And it's like, well, I need to move on with somebody too. Who can I move on with that's going to basically be a threat to Adonis? Okay, this big burly white man is checking for me. He's bigger than Adonis. He's stronger than Adonis, perceived to be stronger, but he is bigger in size. He's smitten with me. So let me just do that. Because she says she's attracted to black men with locks. That's Adonis. She just said she was attracted to big white men. She says she was attracted to black men with locks. We reviewed that. She did a Q&A with the Rosebuds 3 years ago. That is what the hell she said. Whether or not she still got that video up, I don't know. But y'all, we reviewed it. That's what she said. She's attracted to black men with locks. That is not Brett's description. It's not. That's not Brett's description, even in her dreams. Like, that's not him. Brett ain't even got no damn hair. Like, so damn locks. He don't even have a comb over. He ain't got no hair. So he's far from what she's attracted to. And I do believe she's settling. So, I mean, I agree with that. But let's finish. Let's see what else she has to say.
I feel like, me personally, I feel like Rose, she brought, Brett up. I feel like his confidence was low when he met her, and she kind of brought him up, gave him that confidence, and started the YouTube channel to make money because she was a stay-at-home mom. I feel like that's how it all got started. And then she just threw y'all in there, talking about her mom's family drama for views. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's all for a view tactic. You know what I mean? Because she won't y'all to come out here and speak. You know what I'm saying? She wants y'all to go back and forth with her online because guess what? Y'all are giving her views and content and something to talk about other than Brett and the racial thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Well, I don't really care to talk about her relationship with her man. That whatever they got going on is what
Mm-hmm.
they got going on. My sole purpose is to speak my truth and tell the facts and present the facts and stuff like that. I don't care what she got going on with her man. I don't care if she had threesomes. I don't care if she whatever they got going on in their private life. That's on them. They got to deal with that on the back end. That has nothing to do with me, and that's I don't care to be on here to talk about that.
Right. So let's talk about the recording. So, um, when did she reach out to you about me? Because I remember she went live. Like I think it was either 2 days ago. She went live on me. Um.
That same day, so 2 days ago.
Oh, it was the same day
Hmm.
that she tried to check me. Okay. So you said so she called you. Um. So you want to play the record? You want to play the recording now?
You can play it. I'm unable to play it because I'm on both of my devices.
Okay. Let's play the recording. So I want to go ahead and play it.
And I'm glad you're able to play the recording because when I posted it on my Instagram, she got my Instagram blocked for a few days.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow. So she was over there striking your IG out.
Rose doing too damn much, y'all. I cannot. And I'm just mad that these platforms are letting her just have that type of control. Is it because of her large following? Like help me understand. How can one little bird have this? Y'all didn't call her a bird. how can, how can this person have this type of control like that? She not running nothing, but they're trying to listen. That's why she over there operating in delusion because she doing foolishness and you got people who are buying into it. Chick Life said, hey, Chic and Scholars, in my opinion, Champayne didn't make herself look good. She seemed immature. Uh, are you talking about probably what in the last night's interview on Tosh Mob's channel? Or are you talking about in these recordings that we're reviewing? When did she make herself look that way? Thank you for your comment. Ashley J said at Cammy, I agree. And Champayne started that was in the very beginning, early 20s, and she wasn't proud of it. Um, she wasn't proud of it, but Rose tried to run her over, so emotions be running hot. Exactly. Yeah. Cammy MC said Ashley J. Amen. Stacy says Rose have too many to do with this. We slow that wedding that just said wedding, do that, etc. A whole lot of bull and nothing that makes sense between her and Brett. Parenting skills. Foxo says, Chick Life, I understand your opinion, however, at a point in time, you're going to fight back. Shorty's mom said Rose won Adonis back. Don't care about Brett. She disrespect him too much. I wonder in her mind, what would that look like with her getting back with Adonis? Like, what would that like in her mind? Do she really think that that's even realistic at this point? They're so far gone from one another due to all her shenanigans. How do you just go back to that? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how it can even be a thing given where we are today in 2024 with this. It's crazy. Kane Corso's mom says she caught hands and is still acting a fool. Guess she didn't learn a thing, not a damn, not a damn thing. Stacey says force is serious. Who child? Foxo says yes. Rose and Brett relationship is forced, no question. From Lana, welcome. You say he wasn't checking for her though. He was not smitten with her. She gave him her number. So you said I know. They were. He was at the way he be up her butt, but okay. I mean, at something he eventually gave in, and here we are today. So he's still around. He is still around, but I think he looks at Rose as somebody who has leveled him up financially. He has visibility on the internet, which equates to in the world. So these are things to where he's like, okay, Rose is a piece of work, but those are some things that are perks to him. It kind of put him on the map some. So I think they're both just with one another for just superficial type reasons, not just because, oh, we just love each other so much and we're loyal to each other. Nah, child, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Lena said, Brett said it took about 6 months to take her seriously. They both settled. I can agree with that. Damn, not 6 months. 6 whole months. Foxhole says she changed her mind. Her type is white men now. He said she be changing her mind. Shit. I think her type is whoever got the money. I think after Brett's over with, it's whoever got the money. That's where she'll go. Kane Corso mom said he is from a small town and grew up in a traditional household. It's strongly instilled in him to keep the family together, unfortunately. Yes, that's the message I got from the mom as well. Foxhole says, yes, from Lena, she used to throw him away like a drag dog. Wow. Let's get back to this video of Champayne talking about the rose.
Yes.
Oh.
And I do want to address this really quick, because I know people are wondering why, when we got the address, will we not send Roz something for Raiden's birthday? The socks and underwears should have been split amongst both of them, right?
Right.
If it's my birthday and my sibling is getting something on my birthday, I would not want that. You get what I'm saying? Now this is stuff where if your mom was in her right mind, you would have it. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had your address in December, you would have had gifts in December as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you go down my page, I saw some people liking it too.
Mm-hmm.
When we had got them one time in November, and we knew that Ross wasn't gonna be there in December, we made sure that he got all his gifts in November. You can go on my page and see that. You get what I'm saying? He got all his stuff in November. Wow, because my son's birthday is in November, so we had them a joint party at my in-laws' other home in Georgia during Thanksgiving time. We just celebrated his birthday early because we knew that he wasn't going to be with us, and we knew that we didn't have his address. So he got his stuff early on.
Okay. So yeah, so that's good that you guys still made it to where, he still had something for his, birthday, before his birthday even came. I just think you should have got both of the kids something. It's ridiculous because it's not, the other son's birthday. Y'all still made sure to get him something as well.
Yes, we even called her on FaceTime so that she can be a part of the party that we had for them.
Okay, so y'all had the kids for
Child Champayne and was over there going above and beyond. She talking about they celebrating birthdays in November because of the birthday being in December. They FaceTime and mama saying, hey, this is what we doing. Like, what do you want from me? It's the Tyrese energy from me. Like, what more? It's like Rose, as Rose always says, you guys aren't fighting hard enough. He's not fighting hard enough. It's like, damn, like it's always something. It's always something with Rose. It's just like, child, something like that. Adonis he better have been worth it for all that because that's a lot. Rose is a lot. Ain't no damn way, y'all. Child, I'm not gonna tell you I wouldn't have just got rid of the man too. But again, at this point, it's her kid's dad too, so that changes the game because it's not like, okay, I'm just with him. Like now, he's my children's father. But child, like Lord, just Rose just will make you just be like, listen, here, y'all all can just be over there because it's just too much. She's a lot. It's just a lot. Nobody should have to be going through anything like this. Like Rose is just doing too much, and she's been dealt with. The Lord's going to continue to deal with her. Karma is real. Like Rose isn't going to have peace until she fixes this. She's not going to have peace. She's not going to have peace, and because she doesn't have peace internally, it's not going to be peace in that home. It's not going to be peace at home. Champayne was saying last night over on Tashmov's channel that the boys are over there snapping on her, not listening to her. And she was just calling, Okay, so it's this part for me. You don't want Adonis to physically be in the kid's life, but when they cutting up and not listening, you want to pick up the phone and call him to regulate and to check them over the phone. What? Like, how are you picking and choosing with how you want him to show up as a father to his kids? They need that regular masculine energy. Send them over there to their daddy so he can work to whip them in shape. Like, damn, like you can't have it both ways. You can't keep them from him. And then when they start doing the most, put him on the phone, and then the kid's supposed to listen to him. This man who now is a stranger to them. What are you talking about, Rose? It doesn't work that way. So the same kids you complaining about that's not listening to you, this the same kids who cussing the stepmama out, like the same people who you calling to regulate over the phone when he not doing what he's supposed to do are the same people you're allowing for him to be disrespectful to and cuss out. Like, is that what I'm picking up here? Like, y'all help me understand, because it doesn't make sense. In what universe does that make sense? Tuesday, respect him. That's your father. You need to listen to him. He said you need to listen to me. Wednesday, disrespect him by cussing out his wife. Thursday, okay, I'm gonna call you daddy because you what? Y'all, Rose is going to catch it with those two older boys. When they become okay, so by the time they get about 13, they're gonna be cussing her smooth the hell out, at least by 13. So that's putting you at about 8th grade. And then they're boys, so they can vary. She's only 5'2", so it's likely they're gonna outgrow her in height. So probably about that by the time they're in the 8th grade, going to high school, they're going to be taller than her, but they're going to be raising up to her. And Brett, if he's around, but like they don't respect him. Like, you ain't, the kids hit you with a minute. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. Brett really finna be over there trying to put hands. Y'all, that's when it's going to go left, because Brett really finna be over there trying to put hands on them kids, because they finna be poking a chest out at him as they're feeling themselves. Their parents, you smelling yourself. They're feeling themselves. They're getting older. They're turning into young men. They're going to have this energy. You ain't my daddy. And Brett going to be ready. Y'all think he already over there picking them up by the neck? What y'all think Brett going to be doing with these kids when they get 13 and 14? What do y'all think? How do y'all think Brett's going to be handling things over there when those kids are going to be cussing their mama smooth the hell out? And then they're going to be like, you can get it too, because you ain't my daddy. You not my daddy. It's going to be crazy in that house. And guess what? Now it's going to be problems between Rose and Brett, because Brett finna be about to take him out, because he's big and strong, and any moment cannot really be cognizant of his strength that he has, because he gonna snap. He gonna snap because he finna feel disrespected, or he gonna feel they disrespecting his wife, or he gonna not like how they talked or dealt with his other two kids. It's gonna be crazy. And y'all wouldn't be surprised in that moment if Rhett finna be blowing Donna's phone up talking about, can the kids come stay with you? Y'all think that day, now that's the question. Do y'all think the day is going to come to where those kids going to be so out of hand to where Rose going to be begging Adonis, take these kids, after she has created a monster? Do y'all think that day is going to come where she's going to be like, come get them. I can't do it anymore. They're this, that, and the third, all because of her. But she ain't going to own that part. She's just going to be like, I feel like they need you. They need to be with their dad. Y'all know she going to play victim. So here it is. He finna have to take on a responsibility, because with him being a father, I don't see him saying no. But now he finna have to take that on into his house. And y'all, it's going to be too late for him to turn that around. It's going to be too late. So then he finna have an issue of dealing with them, because they're going to be like, where the hell you been, daddy? How you finna tell me where you been? I ain't listening to you either. The kid's finna be trying to cuss him out, and then he finna be trying to lay hands on him. Y'all, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, because the kid's not going to know him. So they're going to be like, okay, you my daddy, but like you ain't been around, so I don't really got to listen to you. They ain't going to be wanting to listen to nobody. They're not going to listen to nobody. Y'all, it's just going to be all bad. It's going to be all bad. And it's going to be on the internet if the Rose still has her channel, and people are going to be talking about it. They're going to have their channels. People are going to be like, they're going to be recording their lives and the craziness that they got going on, but people are going to be talking about it. They're gonna be like, damn, this look is they bad as hell. Like, is she gonna be like, y'all? I've been calling a daddy. He won't. Shit. So the narrative is gonna change. It's gonna change down to I keep calling Adonis and telling him I need help with these boys and they ain't doing this and he ain't responding. She gonna y'all watch. She gonna flip the script. She gonna make it seem like now she's trying to reach out to him and get him to come and help and he ain't doing it. That's how she gonna flip it. When we got this trail, these documents of how they've been trying to show up in the kid's life and she hasn't allowed them. But that day is going to change. Watch, it's going to change. And she's going to have different language. She going to act like like y'all, he not responding. He don't want nothing to do with the kids. They acting bad and stuff. They need their daddy and he don't even want to come around. And Brett's tired of because they're not listening to him. He's not their father. Y'all, child, I know what the hell I know I'm talking about. Y'all know too. This ain't the first time. What I'm describing of what's going to happen. Some people have seen it go happen like that in household or have experienced it. You can't rose pick and choose when you want these children's fathers to show up and parent. You can't. It has to be consistent. It got to be consistent. Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. Like it's crazy. It's insane. And Rose just acting like she ain't got a damn clue. Foxo said today they were begging her to eat and she gave them waffles after an hour, offered them eggs and told them get eggs in school. Karen said there's not too many men out there, black or white, that wants to take on two kids that aren't there. So when Brett did, she jumped on that. I agree. Foxo says while bragging about going to brunch with her little ones. Honey said Race gonna beat her ass in a year. That Race, listen, Race already raising up like he raising like nuck if you book. Like Race got the energy all day long. We see it. Foxo said he slapped her a couple of days ago. Y'all know the white kids, the White House, they with the hand. They, white people houses, slapping is a thing. Slapping really isn't a thing. It really isn't a thing in black households, but slapping is a whole thing in the white household. So that's that other side coming out of him. He over there slapping her. Oh my God. The oldest ones ain't even, from what we know, then laying hands on her. And we already got the baby. Look, the oldest one at best might be trying to damn cuss her out. But Race like, no, we taking it a step above that. We get physical. It's very sad. Kane Corso mom says, Fox, that's the effing terrible. It is. Foxhole says it might be deeper than that. It might be shown behavior. Wow. Brolena said at Cami MC, maybe these men adapt to being props as long as they're getting paid to do the little cowboy dances and skits. Listen, we trying to make sense of it. Maybe so. Honey says they're going to be gone soon because she's running from CPS. Do you guys feel like, so she's running from CPS, what, in Arizona? Or you think in Hawaii? I mean, she's had the kids take pictures of the police officers when they've, been called to come out to the house to do, I guess, the welfare check. So where exactly is she running from the CPS? Please let us know, honey. B-Day said, why do they eat with with their hands? There's no home training. It's just a bunch of craziness. Listen, we see it and we report on it. Romlena says, yes, she generational curses on repeat. Like what happened with Rose from one parent to another. The kid's going to disrespect both of them. Sure will. Kane Corsa mom said the way he treats his kids like they are better and doesn't discipline them is going to cause major issues. Listen, everybody in that house finna be getting cussed out by Adonis' sons. Watch. Joyce McPherson says Breck worked for insurance for family. No 6 figures. Sounds believable to me. Toya Key says the day is definitely coming sooner than later. Listen, this is just common sense. We just putting things together. It's coming. Ashley J says the older boys are not going to listen after X amount of years, especially after all that Rose has done. Yes, they're going to be throwing it in her face. They're going to be throwing in her face. They're going to be cussing her out. Brett going to be ready to raise up and get physical with him. And it's just going to go all bad. And she's going to be yelling Adonis' name in her sleep, calling him for the rescue. And she going to be trying to rush Adonis. Well, you need to come. Like suddenly it's going to be time of the essence. And she ain't going to feel like Adonis moving fast enough. Like I see it. And then she going to expect for him to turn things around. She going to blame him. Well, you wasn't here. And Watch, it's gonna play out. Honey says they talk to their dad, but she keeping them away, brainwashing them boys. Very sad, very sad. B-Day said Champayne. What you said, run, bro. Lena said Rose is being called a Rose be calling Adonis because Roz won't put a fork in the sink. I can't imagine what's going to happen when they become young men. Y'all, it is going down. If you already ain't got your kids a ear and attention at what, 9 and 8, if they ain't listening to you at that age before they get to adolescence, child, I know adolescence. So let's talk. Them adolescence years hit when they're about like 11. So that 11, 12, 13, y'all, that's that part where the kids, think about just when you were raising your kids, if you're raising your kids when you were a child. 11 to like that 13, that's that stage when they lose their damn mind. And the reason why it's that stage when they lose their mind and you losing your mind too is because that it's the hormones and they're trying to figure out things. They're trying to understand themselves because they got all these changes that are taking place. So damn, they don't know what the hell going on with them. They just feel differently. And you as a parent, you're trying to parent through all of that. So it's like that spot right there that is just crazy. Once they typically kind of get past that 13 and now you're getting into the 14 or 15, you'll take notice that they starting to try to stable out some. It's because they're now trying to get used to, okay, so this is what's going on. You know, I was going through some things, the hormones, the cycle was coming. Okay, now I got that. The boys, okay, that the voice bass was coming in the voice. Okay, so this is now the new sound of my voice. Like it's growing pains for everybody in the family. But your best situation is during that confusion time from 11 to 13 that nobody ain't cussing each other out as far as the kids being disrespectful to the parents and nobody swinging like the kids not putting their hands on the parents. But it is quite normal for you, you know, for the kids to be exhibiting like craziness behavior where you're trying to understand what the hell going on. Like that is normal. But what's not normal is if they cussing you smooth the hell out and if they trying to lay hands on you. That's the abnormal part. So if you're dealing with that, or if you're dealing with that before that stage, baby, it ain't no turning around. Then them kids gonna damn need boot camp. They're gonna need boot camp. They're gonna need boot camp, and it's setting them on the path of just getting into the legal system, juvenile hall, jail, because they're gonna struggle with they're gonna struggle with what I want to say is they're going to struggle with boundaries and respecting elders and authority. If your child doesn't listen to you as the parent, what the hell makes you think they're going to listen to the stranger outside, including police, teachers? They're not going to do that. The first people that the child learns to respect is their parents. So that lets you know based off of how your child engages with you and the level of respect that they have with you, that's a base point of how they're going to respond to the public, to strangers. So if these kids are giving you the business and you birthed them, you know they giving them people outside the business, meaning them damn teachers. And then now the law, and they're going to be going before a judge. So it's going to be all bad. It's going to be all bad. The kids are going to be getting kicked out of school. Again, Rose going to be blowing Adonis' phone up, talking about, come get these little, Champayne was calling the son the little end. But Rose going to be saying, come get these little end, because it's going to be, she's going to be like, oh my God, they're so out of control that she's going to play crazy. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on with them. I've done the best that I could. Y'all know how she play innocent. She gonna act like she don't know what the hell happened, who did it, what. She gonna act like she played no parts in that. She gonna strictly just leave it at, maybe it's because their dad wasn't around and he didn't do, like, she's gonna play the blame game. She's gonna remove herself. She gonna be in the true essence of Rose. Like it's so clear to me. I can just see it all playing out right before my eyes. Y'all, let me know. Am I making sense? Can you see it? It is going to be bad. It is going to be bad. And right now, in today's time, I feel bad for the kids. And guess what? While the two oldest ones are growing and trying to figure things out, the little ones are looking up to them. They're learning from that learned behavior. So all boys are going to be learning from this same behavior. All boys. I wouldn't be surprised if when Brett and Rose relationship, I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why their relationship eventually ends is because Brett no longer getting along or having a healthy relationship with her sons. They're older, they're voicing opinions, they're being disrespectful. Brett ready to choke, ready to lay hands on him. I would not be surprised if that be the breaking point where Brett's like, I can't do this anymore. These are not my kids. I can't discipline them the way I can't, I'm not trying to go to jail. Um, the police have already kind of been to our home talking to us about what's going on. I gotta leave, because I would imagine his parents would be in his ear. You need to get out of that house because you're going to mess around and be locked up behind these kids, because you can't be putting your hands on these kids. You can't do that. And kids will talk. They will go to school and say what somebody done to them. So for the sake of his freedom, I would not be surprised if Brett leaves Rose for the sake of his freedom when it comes to those two boys. He's got to leave. It's not going to be safe for no one for him to stay in that house. It's going to be all bad, y'all. I mean, it's very sad. It is what it is. We see it. What do you do? All that we can do right now is just talk about it, but it's very apparent that it's just going to go left very soon. I think somebody said what the kids are like 8 and 9. So they're not even in middle school yet. So what I'm describing where it's just really going to get bad is when they get in middle school. So they got maybe about 3 more years before they kind of hit that stage. But y'all, all that I'm describing might take place even before then, but it's coming. It is coming. Let me get through some of these, these comments. Welcome. Come on in here. It's 108 of you in here. Have you hit the like button? Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. We don't bite over here. We are the scholars. We are the honor students. We break ish down. We use our common sense over here and we talk about it. We're not about it. We talk about it. We are about it. We talk about it. And we try to help one another understand what the hell is going on in the garden. Kane Corso mom said she gave the baby a bone to suck on, and he was so hungry he was sucking on it like his life depended on it with no meat while she stuffed her face, smacking in the camera. Peter Cottontail, welcome. Peter says hello. Hey guys, welcome Peter. Rolena said Peter's in the house. Stacy said, well, Roz is beginning to see things a little differently with Rose. Kids aren't crazy. Peter Cottontail said today, Roz calls his father Adonis, which is sad. You can tell Rose is forcing him to call him Adonis instead of dad. Yeah, because she's telling him Brett is their dad. Toya Key says, Foxhole, wow, damn shame. Damn shame. It is. Kane Corso's mom says she's alienating the kids because she feels a certain way, and it's not good for the kids. No, it's not good for the kids on any day. It's not good for the kids. Peter says, Bromlena, I got some catching up to do. Yes, Peter Cottontail. Come on, y'all, get caught up. Get caught up. It is a lot going on over here. Champayne Spinks, Adonis' current wife, is talking, and she says Rose has been a thorn in their ASS for the past 8 years, and she's sick of it. It's to the point her and Adonis are now separated on the road to a divorce. They are getting a divorce, according to her announcement on her Facebook page. Why? The question is, why are they getting a divorce? Why are they getting a divorce? Tusslecat says, Brett thinking of a master plan to leave her. His parents will help raise his kids because his family are watching her every move. Yes, as they should. That's what a family does. Like, I know if I was his parents, I know I'm a strong advocate. Yes, you want to make your family work. But as I said, it's going to get to the point to where Brett's freedom is going to be on the line, because it's going to get so bad to where police authorities and things are going to be brought in, and Brett is going to be the one basically one day put in handcuffs and happen to defend himself and justify his actions. And it's just going to be all bad. It's just going to be all bad. Ethel Bullock says Rose be in the lights. Welcome. Honey says she ran to Hawaii from CPS in Arizona and got served for child custody hearing, so she moved again. That's why she keeps moving. She a runner. She a track star, y'all. A little puppy looking for friends says Rose's second oldest calls Brett not dad. So I don't know why she tries to force them to call him their dad. I don't know the names between the two oldest ones. I know she said one of them is closer to Brett than the other. She says one of them kind of tolerates them, and then one is super close to Brett. But I don't know which is which by their names. I just know them from how they look. Like one is taller, slimmer. I don't know if he's the oldest one. And then there's a shorter one, and I think he's the one that have the underbite. He's a little thicker. He's not as skinny as the oldest one. So I just kind of know them from how they look. I don't know them from their names with those descriptions and their ages. Romelena said, Peter, it's been too much. You kind of lucky you missed the mess. It's too much. It's too much. It's a lot. Foxo said, welcome all new people. Like, share, and subscribe. We want to hear your opinions. Yes, we want to hear your opinions. Peter, cry it out. We've been crying it out for weeks. Listen, you've had a break. We haven't. So I don't know if we here for you. Listen, we've been crying longer than you. So come on. It's a lot going on, and we'll do the best we can and try to get you caught up because you have been MIA to class. You are behind on many assignments, and the semester is wrapping up. Welcome back, Peter. Honey, they don't like her for this. Honey said they don't like her for this. I believe he knows she is wrong, but he probably gets threatened or something. You know them kids, they get threatened. You know the black mama talk between her teeth. Oh my God. And then when it gets so bad, she want to run calling Adonis for help. Champayne says she'll call him for help because the kids ain't listening. But so he got a parent over the damn phone, but though you got the kids calling him by his name, but he the same man that you calling the regulator. Make it make sense. Kane Corso mom says they are also doing overly sexual stuff in front of the kids. They down bad over there. Honey said boys want their dads hook or crook. Boys do want their dads. She know they want their dad. Foxhole says, yes, I believe she disguises her soft child. Lord Jesus. She said they got an OnlyFans now. Romelena says, so sad that Rose talks about statistics and doesn't realize we don't want her boys to become statistics. Exactly. And here's another statistic for you. There is more abuse that takes place onto children when there is a step parent in the home. That is a stat for you to marinate on. The chances of a child enduring abuse increases when there is a step parent in the home. Toy Key says, Kane Corso mom definitely agree with all you posted. Foxo says those stripper moves all the time. She just trying to make some change. She's trying to shake some things to make some change. Honey says she gonna be another lion biatch again. Listen, Rose, as long as the internet is around, Rose is going to be on the internet talking, shaking, running amok, and people like myself and other content creators are going to be here to talk about it. And I'm just waiting on those I told you so moments because I really feel strongly about how I feel because I can see it play out. Studying behaviors is my thing. That is the background I have. It's not going to end well at all. The best chance these kids have is to leave Rose home right now and go to Adonis for them to have the best chance. The longer they stay in the home in the care of Rose and Brett, the more likely they are going to become a statistic in a negative way. That's just the way it is. Kane Corso mom says kids shouldn't be in the middle of adult problems like they have been. Yes. They have been smack dab in the middle. Marie R says, hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good Monday today. I hope so, too. Hi, Marie R. I hope you are, too. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. Happy Monday. Kane Corso mom says, Toya, it's so concerning. It's so concerning. Foxhole said, hi, Marie. Welcome. Shorty's mom said, listen, hello, Brett is not missing any meals. Rose, let that greedy man eat what he wants and the kids eat last. Those kids are too skinny. My 9-year-old drinks milk like I have a cow in my backyard. So Shorty's mama said, feed them babies because they're hungry. Doja Cat says, Adonis needs to step up and come and get his kids. I don't think he really wants them. I think that at this point, Adonis is just so fed up and like checked out to where he's tired. And listening to Champagne, he's fought and he's trying to be strong to hold on. But what do you do when you have someone that's a runner who's a track runner, who's a runner that just keeps running as you're trying to catch up to her, to serve her, to deal with her, to like, what do you do? So I'm starting to see things more and more from his side versus before. Like, Adonis, where you at? Do more, do more. But now, after listening to Champagne, she like, child, we done this, that, and the third. Like, listen, we tired. We ran out of money. Like, what? What do you want from me? Like, they're channeling Tyrese at this point. And it's hard. Like, what do you do? And it's unfortunate that a lot of men get caught up in that situation when they have children by spiteful women. Yes, I said it. There's a lot of women who intentionally make things hard for their children's father for whatever reason. But a lot of times the reason is because that man no longer wants to be with her. It is what it is. It's very unfortunate. Be careful who you have kids with. That's all I'm saying. Toya Key says Rose is trying to make it to Japan. That's her next move. I guess after she get her body done, she can be like, okay, Brett, I'll be back in 7 days. She gonna leave him with all the kids. I will be back. Don't call me. I will call you. Peter Cottontail said, Kane Corsama. I totally agree. Foxo said, Doja Cat, everybody doesn't have the financial means. Yeah, I mean, it costs to fight. And Champagne said they've put up over thousands of dollars with trying to get papers together to listen. Like, they're a family of four. You know, she's in medical fields. She said, I don't know, she said she's a nurse. Somebody on here last night said she a phlebotomist. If she is a phlebotomist, we know that that's not a whole lot of money, you know. So it ain't a lot of like extra monies to be just playing around with Rose. You just trying to make it do what it do with just living on a day to day. So, and I don't even know, anybody know what Adonis does for a living? He seems to be pretty fit. So is he like a trainer or something? I don't know. Anyone knows? I never heard anyone talk about what Adonis does for work. Does anyone know? Drop it in the comments. Let me know if you're aware of what Adonis does for a living. Honey says she's a disgrace to the interracial sector. She needs to join the unstable creature sector. What sector is that, child? Drop a name. Who over there in that sector? Vida said, if they make it to Japan, I hope that money doesn't run out. Listen, I don't think everybody going to Japan. I don't think everybody going. Lover, not a fighter, says all these women y'all talking about has issues and pictures has issues. Rose needs to get it together. She got a lot of growing to do. She does, and we can just only hope and pray for the sake of those 4 beautiful babies that she gets her life all the way together. So let's get back over here to this interview because we want to wrap it up tonight. So let's just see what Champagne had said, y'all. Fair use. Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe as you join us tonight. Welcome.
The second son birthday?
We had the kids for Thanksgiving one year. And my son's birthday is in November. And we knew that Roz wasn't going to be with us in December. So we just went ahead and gave him a celebration right in there. It was probably like 2 or 3 weeks early. But, you know, we wanted to make sure he knew that he wasn't left out. And if you go on my page, I didn't upload it for proof, but it's just everything is timestamped. I went live. And we were dancing. Everybody was having a time. We had people come over. Everybody brought gifts for them. Like we don't like try to. Although they were step siblings, like my older 2 are step siblings to them. We didn't say that in our home. That's your brother. You know, stop doing that with your sister. Like we never said, oh no, that's your step brother. No, that's your step. We didn't do that.
Okay, yeah, that's good. You know, like I said, you know, you guys are good parents. I just don't like the fact that, you know, she's on here making it seem like y'all are the bad guys, deadbeats, however you want to call it. You know, I'm glad that you guys are doing, you know, for them versus just saying forget it. Oh, you know, we don't care for Rose, yada yada. You know, it's good that, you know what I'm saying, that you guys, I hope that, you know, y'all can see the kids soon. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be nice. If mature, you know, adults come together and put the difference aside.
I hope so too, because at the end of the day, even if me and their dad don't work out, we still have like our kids are still siblings. We don't want them to grow up saying the same story that she has. She's not close to her siblings. You get what I'm saying? I
Right.
want to be like, I want to be able to say, like, okay, let's take them here, and we go there and we chilling. We don't have to have all this extra stuff. When
Animosity.
like yeah, like when one kid graduates, we want to say, hey, we coming to your graduation, stuff like that. Like your brother want to come to your graduation. We don't want it to be like, when I was growing up, my mama told me this about you. Like that's too much, man.
Yeah, I feel you. It definitely is a lot, and it's a lot to, try to go back and forth. 'Cause I'm not gonna go back and forth to nobody. It's pointless. Like I said, come together as one, be one. If it's so called a blended family, it's not called a blended family if all families are not participant, including the daddies and the mamas, grandmas. It's not a blended family. That's
Exactly. Yeah. It's crazy to me, and even with down to saying we don't want to see the kids, girl. Saying we don't want to see the kids, and I have proof of this coming out of my account. Let me just go at that receipt really quick.
Yeah, because after we show the receipt, then we're gonna go to recording of a Rose calling Champayne 2 days ago.
Okay, I will let you play that. I will probably save that for another time then.
Okay, so do you want to show the receipt now? Or you want to save it?
I will save it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the recording. Then I tried to like turn it up because I know it was like very very low on my end. You guys, so I have to get it turned up on the app. So let me see if y'all can hear it. It might be like a little ruffled up in the beginning, but there you go. Yeah, that's my child in the background doing something he ain't supposed to be doing.
You proved that she gave you my number, correct?
Yes. Did you want to see
that receipt?
Huh?
So you showed the receipt of her giving you my number. So now the audio is her calling me 2 days ago saying that she did not, which that would make it a Friday. So I'm gonna mute myself so that you can play it, okay?
Okay.
You should ask her for that, and you should pay me back. What the fuck am I saying to you? Like, you should not. We all want to go to the phone with you and you. See, who's the weirdo? Who's the weirdo? Bitch, you're the weirdo, and you're the silly motherfucker for doing this for 8 years. That's the weirdo, and that's the silly man. You calling me to say what? That you didn't give your number, that you didn't get past. You're so mad. You're so mad. I'll never talk to you on my phone tonight. Yeah, you call your phone tonight. Get somebody your phone, bitch. Yes, you did, bitch. You did get my number out. Just like you gave your mama number out. Just like you gave my address number out, bitch. Anybody that you ain't say mama, bitch, you don't got no sympathy for nobody, bitch. You and your big ugly, boy looking ass, bald headed, turkey face, triple DR, bitch. Dirty, dusty, and dinky ass, bitch. You think you got all this money? Dirty, dusty, and dinky ass, bitch. You think you got all this money, but you dirty, dusty, and dinky. I'm glad I got that recorded in the chat. I got the boy nigga out in the conversation, girl. You have like phone on recording? Yes, I do. Get that little black this grown folk shit, bitch. Stop calling my phone because I got you pressed, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Anyway, okay, well, you ain't call me respectfully. You didn't call me respectfully, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Okay, so that was the end of that conversation.
Child, that's a lot. Not the mom and the son both cussing her out. They didn't call her phone, disturbing the peace at her home. And it seemed like it was rooted from, I guess, Champayne talking with the Judge Fifi. Rose kind of was in her feelings for Champayne talking with Judge Fifi. Again, Rose, you not running nothing. Rose around here thinking that she can just run stuff. Bromlena said at Doja Cat, why can't all three sets of grandparents step in? Rose's dad, Adonis' parents, Brett parents. Like, yes, it's too many adults around for just this foolishness to be taking place. What do y'all think Brett's parents, his family, his brothers are saying to him? Do y'all think they just minding their own business out there on the farm? Do y'all think they're in his ear like, sir, like what's going on? Like, this is crazy. This is insane. It is crazy. I'm just like curious to know, what is his family thinking? Love Not a Fighter sends Champayne and Adonis splitting up because she don't want Adonis' mom to have a relationship with Rose. Said it because issues in the marriage. So Champayne and Adonis splitting up because she don't want Adonis' mom to have a relationship with Rose, and it is causing issues in their marriage. But hell, Rose don't have a relationship, from my understanding, with the people now ever since last summer when the kids went to stay with them. So I don't think Rose really, from what my understanding, Rose don't even communicate with them anymore like that. Honey says, when you give him mommy dearest vibes, it's surviving ancient evil survival. Sunday Max said, either way, the two eldest sons will truly have a story to tell years later. Hopefully it's a happy ending. Oh, yeah. In the era of internet, social media, they're going to tell their stories. Yeah, it's just going to be all bad. So again, it's going to be additional family members that Rose is going to be estranged from, just like her other family that she says that she feels different than. She says she feels like she's kind of on the island by herself, and they have group chat and conversations about her. And, it's just everything is what's done onto Rose. And I feel like, yeah, the boys are eventually going to be on the side of the other family members as well, because they're going to have their own stories. So let's get back to the interview. We have probably a little more than like about 40 minutes left. So let's get back to this interview between Judge Fifi and Champayne.
I can say Rose is very, very, very impressed by Champayne. I can say that. Child, that was a crazy one. Champayne, what you think about it? Because Champayne was, y'all, she was snapping. Look, she was checking Rose, okay? I give it to Champayne. She was snapping. Look, I know y'all gonna have something to say. She called him a little nigga. Look, we all
Yes, and that's why I always say little kids gotta stay out of grown folks' business, because I can't cuss your mom out and then turn it off because you and don't cuss you out because you want to be in grown folks stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can't believe
yeah, she had him cussing me out, and then I end up saying, get that little nigga out of grown folks stuff. But that's not bad. Calling him a little nigga, Lord forgive me, but I'm already at 10, so how was I just gonna turn that off in 0.1 second? I can't do that.
Exactly. Like I said, hey, you had every right though to check it, because why are you calling Champayne about me? About, saying, trying to get a receipt? Like, what? I thought you said it was all lies and I was making it up. So why are you calling Champayne, asking her to get a receipt from me to give it to you?
Let me see. Give me a second, Fifi. I want to see if I'm able to upload the audio on my end, because they said they were having trouble hearing it because it sounded echoed. So, you can keep talking, but I'm just gonna
That's fine. Yeah, it's on the echo because I had to turn the volume. I had to screen record it over and turn the volume up.
Oh, it says that it has to be an MP4 for me to even do it, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's how I was able to play it on my end. You know what I'm saying? Well, you probably could upload it to YouTube, probably. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I'm protected for that audio.
I can just put the disclaimer up. I'm gonna send you an app to where you can do it, like how you can do it like that, and add the disclaimer.
Okay, yeah, that's not even. I know everybody's so shocked by he called me a goofy bitch. It gets worse. I have more audio of him being disrespectful, coached by his mom, and I still love him. I know that he only doing what his mom say do.
Wow, that is so crazy. Like, I can't believe he said, "Stop talking to my mama like that." You not hear what your mama saying?
Right. Go play in the pool or whatever you got. What y'all be doing? Go swim.
He said, "Go play in the pool." I know that's right.
Girl,
But
and that was just 2 days ago, y'all. That wasn't like, oh, back in 2007. No, that was 2 days ago.
wow, that's crazy. So she called you the same day she was lying about me,
Hmm.
trying to check me, mad about a recording. No, what you mad about is, you mad that, I'm bringing the truth out. That's what we're bringing the truth out.
Y'all thought that was, oh, what was the date 2 days ago? And I have it timestamped, y'all.
I got it
I
on.
po-
Let me go to my thing.
I
Okay.
posted it on my Instagram the same day that it happened, 2 days ago. But she got my stuff removed. She kept flagging it. And then she went on her live and talked about me and Fifi. And then
Bo Matt said Adonis paid a lawyer to serve her and Rose moved to Hawaii. Rose is in contempt. Do y'all think the Popo's looking for Rose? Y'all think she on the docket? Do y'all think there is a warrant out there? Because, Champagne has talked about they had some documents served to, one of the Arizona homes. And I think Brett had signed for it, but do y'all think the papers were real? Do you think that Rose is in contempt and um they looking for her and that's more reason for her to stay in Hawaii? Let me know your thoughts pertaining to Rose and the idea of her running from being served papers or her running after signing off, or her husband signing off on the papers. Love Not a Fighter says Doja Cat, he don't want his kids. They don't have a custody case in place, so he could have took the kids when they so-called had to sneak and see the kids, and Rose would have had to take him to court. Bo Matt says Adonis is a small business owner. Okay, what kind of business he got? Thank you for that. Karen Jones says about an earlier comment about the 3 sets of grandparents stepping in. I would think they think there's not much they could do. Um, And yeah, I mean, I would imagine, as just being grandparents is limiting. The best you can do is more so be a support. But it's a lot, it's a lot. And I'm sure everybody's kind of stressed behind the situation. And as far as people making a comment about Champagne having issues with her mother-in-law communicating with Rose, I don't know. I would be curious to hear Champagne really talk about that, because if there is an issue, like what type of issues, like what exactly is her issue with that? Because I'm wondering if maybe Adonis' mother is having conversations with Rose, trying to smooth her over to allow for them to see the kids. You try to play nice. So if she's trying to just play the game with Rose, that's so I would definitely be interested in hearing Champagne's take on that, if that's a reason as to why, she's trying to leave the marriage. But to me, it seemed like it's bigger than that at this point, to where it seemed like she's just sick and tired of just it all. That may be one aspect, but I would find it hard to believe that that's just the main reason of why she's leaving, because mama ain't even in their household. So that doesn't make sense to me. But that is an interesting thought. So let's get back to the interview.
deleted that video, but Fifi screen recorded it, so she was able to post it on her page. So if y'all want to see the live when she was talking about me and Fifi, you can go on Fifi page. But no, that call was 2 days ago, literally Friday. That's not nothing old. That's 2 days ago.
It's very much new. Yeah. Because she was so mad because, like I said, on the recorded call conversation, I told Champagne that Rose told me on the phone. Like I said to Champagne, I did not start recording Rose up until like the first week of July. I started talking to Rose like the first end of the month towards June. I didn't start calling, like recording it, Rose. So Rose told me this on the phone. She video chatted me and said, "Hey, can you write this down? Write down Adonis's social security number. Write down the address. Write down Champagne's number. All this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't write it down because I'm like, I'm not gonna go that far into it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get me in trouble with these people. I don't know them. You know what I mean?
Ridiculous.
But
Ridiculous.
it's crazy. But you know what? Yeah, yeah. She just beyond trifling. And like I said, I have a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta go over the recordings because me and her last spoke August 1st because she blocked me. The reason why she called.
And I'm sorry, Fifi, baby.
Mhm.
I do have something else because I mean, let's see. This is me trying to understand that you on an emotional roller coaster.
Mhm.
Let me see if it will upload. Give me a second. Y'all gotta take y'all time to dissect. Now, this is me, her, and Adonis in a group. The first thing is, girl, don't trip. They are not coming to you and your family. You need to get a life. That's me saying, I understand you're an emotional roller coaster, but for the past week, I've been allowing you to express yourself in a disrespectful ass way. Just leave me the hell alone at this point. Ain't finna be dealing with this bipolar bullshit whenever nothing is going your way. Toodles. I offered money, you declined. It's supposed to say get a grip on life. Stuff don't always work the way Rose wanted to. She said, girl, bless your heart. I said, your best bet is to leave me the fuck alone. I've been trying with your ass and you do too damn much. She said, or what? I know you don't think you hold any weight over here, bitch. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see.
I wish I could share. I wish I could share the screen.
I know. I'm not
Do
sure.
you do you see presents on your StreamYard?
Where would I find that?
It's like the third. It's like the fourth um section after settings.
Mm.
It should be after settings. It should be like present.
It say invite.
It don't say like it don't have a plus sign.
Yeah, that's invite.
No, next to it. What's next to it?
Leave studio.
Now it don't have a present sign right there. Or no, do we have to share?
It say mute, start cam, settings, invite, or leave studio.
Okay, so it don't say share screen or none of that.
No, girl. I'm on my iPad,
Oh,
so
that's why. Okay, yeah, that's why then. Okay.
okay. Yeah,
Well,
my
y'all,
computer is in the house and my kids are in the house. I don't want to be in the house.
right.
Doing this.
Well, y'all gonna have to Champagne posted her video. Y'all gonna have to go over there and look. Um, so y'all go ahead and head on over there and look on the receipt for the receipts. I see people coming and going, so
I know they want to see everything. I'm trying to see. There's another piece to that.
Well, hold on. Let me see if I can go. Let me see if I can go to your line and share your line to mine. So, because you're still talking, so let me see if I can do it.
Bo Matt said the kids are severely underweight. Facts. Do you all remember maybe a couple of weeks ago, she took everybody to the doctor to have their physicals, I guess, maybe for school. And she kind of gave a rundown on everyone's physical condition. And she said they were like the baby was doing well. He was doing things 9-month-old babies do at 7 months. He's only 7 months, but he was doing things that 9-month-old babies was doing as far as with trying to um, push up, do whatever, child. She was saying he was just doing spectacular things. And she just talked about as far as with the other kids, one of them being, I guess real thin. I don't know if he's the oldest one, but she made it sound like, yeah, there was no concerns with any of the children, that everybody was all good and got a clean bill of health. So maybe that's why she kind of put that information out there, because people were concerned about the well-being of the children as far as them being taken care of. But she did put that out there. Foxo says she clearly neglects. Sylvia says Rose would not make it in Japan and any other countries. They do not want to see that. Love Not a Fighter said, I don't care for Rose at all, but it seems like people care more about the kids than their own parents. Mom and dad don't seem to care. Bo Matt says she lies constantly and blames racism and says kids are being called racial slurs and keeps moving. In reality, she moves when teachers start questioning her and calls go into CPS. Wow. So that's the real reasons why she's running this. And Foxhole says, well, luckily we're here. bringing it to the light, Foxhole said. Kane Corso said, I've seen them just drop trash and leave it and say that they will call someone to pick it up. Like, what? Child. That's insane. Let's get back to this interview.
Like that. Well, it still be blurry though. So, but y'all can just go over there. Look, y'all just go over there.
Do you mind if I disconnect from your live, because I need to upload an audio that goes with this this text that I have on my screen?
Go ahead and yeah, just go ahead.
Okay. Bye, girl.
Okay. So she'll come back in when she get the that audio uploaded, okay? Child, listen, honey. It's some tea going on, okay? So listen. Rose had Brett watching y'all live while she's on live. Ooh, I'ma go strike her. Rose, I'm gonna go strike you while you got Brett watching my ish. Hey, Brett and Rose, y'all watching my live right now? I'm gonna come over there and strike the F out of you for using my audio. Yeah, I see little Bill over there watching, trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, go live at the same time as me because she don't want to watch nothing but got Brett. Child, she's so funny. Okay. Little Bill. Why should you have to turn it off when she does all this mess in front of them? Child, listen.
Listen, Toya Key said, Brett parents are thinking, next time you're thinking about bringing a bed winch home, we will disown your ass. You said, listen, we can't do this no more. We are a one and done. A one and done. Kane Corso mom said, lover, didn't you hear her yell at me the other day for snapping at the waitress? Bo Matt allegedly rose on drugs, seems like amphetamine substance, meth, or Adderall. Oh my goodness, that's just too much. Chick Life says, bingo, Bo Matt, bingo. Oxo says, I don't know if that's true. Lover says, no, I must have missed that. I just know I seen you in the comments supporting her many times. He said, Kane Corso, you are a supporter. Lord Jesus. Bomat says she's not concerned with eating or sleeping because it appears she's amped up on speed. Lord. Okay, let's get back and see what Fifi talking about. We're nearing the end in the last 30 minutes of this interview. I think Champayne is supposed to be coming back, so let's just see.
Hey, y'all, I got to catch up. I'm on a replay. Thank you. Then. Like, it's so much. Yeah, it definitely come to light. That's why because she over here stressing and worried about me and Champayne.
She mentioned the followers. She said
we don't listen to the recording because she's playing it on her channel, so we're going to listen to it from her page.
Like I said, dumbass bitch, you hold no weight over here. So go to motherfucking Facebook with your 8 followers with that shit, bitch. Not you not seen the tennis shoes, girl. I bought the tennis shoes crazy too. So I bought the shoes for him. But you are so upset when actually all you had to do was accept the fucking money. Now I know you're upset. I know things are going crazy, but you just called saying that Ross is being disrespectful, but you're doing the same shit in front of him and wondering why he be walking out for your dumb ass. You get no respect from nobody, goofy.
That's me, y'all. Hold on. I told y'all I'm not gonna try to save my face. I told y'all I can get a little crazy too. All right, so let's play this. I don't know what I said on this one, y'all. Lord have mercy.
And social media is not my life. It's not life or death. Like, I don't give a damn if I had 1 follower, bitch. I get my money in other ways. You depend on it, and you still can't buy your kids no fucking socks, underwear, and pajamas. So who's the real goofy? Who's the real broke bitch? Who's the real delinquent parent? bitch, shut the fuck up. My kids got a full drawer of socks, underwear, and pajamas. Go to hell.
Okay. Okay. It's me again. I don't know what I said. Like I said, I'm not trying to say face. At this point, we turning it up. I told this one, you keep fucking with me, this was gonna happen. So let's see.
I'm talking about earlier when you called and said he was very disrespectful. I'm saying allowing him to hear those type of conversations with adults doesn't stop the disrespect. It keeps it going. It makes it a green light for him to think it's okay to walk off when his mama telling him to do something. So you talk about holding weight, you obviously don't hold no fucking weight. But you talk about, girl, you wanted this shit. You wanted to bring the shit out of me. Now you got it. So fuck you.
Y'all heard what I said? So fuck you. You wanted it, now you got it. So fuck you. Let's play that again.
Okay, y'all, if y'all want to hear the rest of it, you know what I'm saying, that's all on Champagne's page, y'all. Like I said, you know, it was a good, you know, I want to say, I'm going to call this a little recap of receipts, you know.
Okay, so it looks like Judge Fifi concluded playing the recordings of the conversation she had with Champayne Spinks, Rose Miller of Queen of Kings, ex-husband's wife. Listen, Champayne, like, listen, I'm tired of her ass, and these are all the reasons why. So we listened to over the past 2 days all the reasons why she's sick of the Rose, and you know why, and we don't know. So now we're left to wonder, like, okay, why is she now wanting to exit her marriage from Adonis? Because she did announce on her Facebook page that her and Adonis have been separated for 5 months, and they are heading to divorce court. So the reason is still, I think publicly, I think some people may speculate the reason. I don't know if she spoke on the reason. I haven't learned the reason. Some people are saying it has to do with her mother-in-law still having a relationship with Rose. But whenever Rose talks, I never hear Rose talk about talking to Adonis's family. So I don't know what that's like today, but she said the kids didn't go see grandma this summer as they normally did. So I got the impression that Rose really wasn't really communicating with Adonis's family at all, since she didn't send the kids there to stay with them for the summer. So I don't know, maybe on Champagne's page, if she'll eventually talk about what happened between her and Adonis, or she'll kind of keep that private. But what we do know is, based from according to her in her Facebook, her and Adonis are separated and will be getting a divorce. Kane Corso mom says, love her. She was snapping her fingers at the waitress and told her that's a good way to get spit in your drink, and it sent her over the edge. Romlana says Puerto Rico. So basically any U.S. territory that doesn't require a passport and is cheaper. Side Rose trying to roll the Puerto, Lord, them Spanish people is not going to be here for the Rose and her shenanigans. They will cuss her out in a couple of languages and send her packing. Lover said, Bo Matt, I'm saying if she was running, it's not hard to find her. In some states, it's also considered kidnapping if you take the kids without the father. Rose had, she's been in Hawaii, for maybe about 3 months now. So, I don't know. I hope she on somebody docket, to come look for her. She need to be, whether or not she is or not, I don't know. I hope she is, because I definitely feel like those two older boys needs to be sent over to their daddy. I think they need to go to their daddy house. That's what I feel. I think that at this point, at this stage of their life, they need that. They need their father. They need that masculine energy. They need someone who looks like them, who they were created in the image of. Like, they need all of that. They need Adonis Spinks in their life. There's nothing Brett can do for them, as we see. And clearly right now, it ain't really much that Rose can do with them. They need to go to their dad. They're at this age where they need to learn how to be a man from their father. Rose cannot teach them. She cannot teach her boys how to be a man. And Brett can't teach them how to be a man, because he's struggling his damn self, and we hoping for the best for his 2 kids with her. So we know he ain't got it to give to be trying to sow into anybody else's kids, because we already worried about his own seeds as well. Foxo says it's not hard to find. It's about being hard to serve. Bo Matt says, day she got a massage spa, asked if she was a local indigenous because Hawaiian natives qualify for 10% off. Rose says she was. What WTF? We know she claims she's white, but now she's Hawaiian native. When they went with okay and gave it to her. Wow. I guess what they gonna say, show me, how do you prove that? How do you prove that? So Lover said Fox lawyers have private investigators all over that get paid to serve. Too many excuses why he can't get his kids. I just think at this point, Adonis is tapped out. As a parent, what they say, you have to always keep fighting, but also you get tired and you have your you have your weak moments too. And right now, we might see Adonis at his weak moment, and then Adonis may also not have the finances to continue to fight Rose because it does cost to fight, and he probably cannot afford to fight her. Lawyers cost money, and then as Rose keep gallivanting across the US of A, that's just added, stress. Probably more money he probably would have to pay a lawyer because she keep running, so it's more work that goes into it, more effort. So I think that it is not about him not caring anymore. I think it's just about him lacking resources to be able to fight her. Also, this would take time off of work, not getting paid, with trying to go and talk to people, lawyers, courts. Like, it's a lot. It's layers to it. It's layers to it. This is not an easy fight. This is not an easy fight. And I really feel one day we're going to hear his side of the story. And I just hope that one day his children will be here to listen to his side of the story and not just dismiss him as, okay, daddy, you weren't here. I hope that he has done a wonderful job with just keeping up with his documentation, his receipts, to one day be able to present to them and say, hey, this is the proof. These are the receipts of the lawyers. Here's the emails. Here are the documents where I tried to get you all. This is the proof, because he's going to have to show them one day. And at best, one of them might give him benefit of the doubt, and one gonna be like, yeah, whatever, man. Y'all know how I go. It's a numbers thing. I'm gonna have one in the possible that's gonna be here for, okay, dad, I love you. And it's y'all usually know, when it's multiple kids, one of them gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, depends on how many it is, but all of them not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. They're different. They're perhaps maybe the one closest to Brett might be more of the one that maybe side-eyed him, versus the one who always deep down felt like, I feel like something ain't right. My daddy want me. Maybe it's just something in him that believes that his daddy is somewhere fighting for him, which prevents him from really trying to connect with Brett, or which has him to see things for what they are. Maybe he will be the one to connect first with his father before the other one who's closer to Brett. It's just a sad situation. It's just, and hopefully, if the day comes where one of the sons is like trying to connect with the biological father, hopefully it won't interfere with the relationship between the boys, because at that point it can create division, because one brother is like, man, why you talking to him? Why you over there? Brett over here. And the other one like, no, but this is our dad. You see what I'm saying? No, this is our dad. We need to be over here. And there's the division. Like, it's just so many ways that it can go left. I see more ways of just the whole situation going left versus going in the right direction. At this point, I just can't even see how this, it just takes God, just a lot of prayer for this to turn around, because it's a whole mess out here. Zane Dane saying the paperwork was for the child custody. Honey said, did she get the baby tested for eating the lizard? Child, no. She talked about how putting a video of the other son eating some other kind of insects. So no, that's just what they do over there. They eat insects. They eat stuff that many of us don't eat. How about that? Kane Corso mom says someone called Dog the bounty hunter. They said Dog gonna find the list. Dog gonna find you. He gonna get you. Vanessa J, welcome. She says she needs free. She needs free talk alone so bad. Why she live Why is she in the live doing her weave in the bathroom door wide open, kids screaming? I can never do my weave with all that chaos. She likes the chaos. You like, listen, I needs to focus when I'm doing the weave. I need me time. Those are private moments. Listen, Rose, like, listen, y'all finna watch me put these strips on this head. Y'all finna watch me put these strips on his head. Click that like and subscribe button and run me them super chats, Dana. Brolena said, yes, she gave us the rundown of the percentiles, yet failed to mention the baby had COVID and passed it to the rest of the family, yet they were all swimming in the pool with the elderly neighbors. Yeah, which child had COVID? I missed that one. Hey, Trina Nina, she says, hello, everybody. Trina says, hello. Which child had COVID? Is he okay? Kane Corso Mom says, honey, reptiles carry salmonella. My heart was racing. So what did she do? I didn't even see the clip when the baby ate the lizard. I heard about it. So like, how did she react to it? Like, did she rinse his mouth? Like, child, I don't even damn know what she do. What did she do? What was her reaction? Vanessa said, COVID, more like clickbait. Bromat said, at Bromlena, you're correct. She was at the pool with the COVID baby and kids risking her whole community, selfish and total ignorance. Just Tuscan Rover says she's a witch. I know she does X magic. You can see the witchery behavior, controlling wicked girl. That flies off the handle. That mask. It's speaking like a white girl. She talked about. I think her family has shown concerns of her being into witchcraft. So I've heard her speak on it. She says she's not. She said it's a whole thing of she's Jamaican and it's a rich witchcraft is a whole thing, but she says she's not into that. Vanessa J says the reptile needs to be the one to worry about going in the baby's mouth, not the other way around, eating out the garbage and ish. Oh, she said the reptile's the one that got to be worried, not the baby. Doja Cat says the kids are always hungry. Bomas says, I'm sure her community management is fed up with them. They climb all over the furniture, throw cushions on the ground, eat food with their fingers, and wipe them on the white cushions. No manners, just animals, Lord. Who, child? You got what they say. You got to train them up. You got to train them up in a way in which you want them to go. Doja Cat says, I want to hear from Adonis. We all want to hear from Adonis. Maybe somehow these lies will make their way to him, child. We all want to hear from Adonis. We've heard from Champayne. We want to hear from Adonis. Foxo says, let's get the likes up. Yes, it's 103 people in the building. What are the likes? I see them at 64. Can we hit 100 likes? Can we hit 100 likes, child? I've been out here working, trying to show these videos, give commentary on it, and read the comments, child. I'm working. Lover said it's peaceful. Bomat says Roz asked for waffles this morning. She ignored him and fed the other kids and said, race in the front of him. Hurry up, race, so we can go eat at the cafe. Up here, she's enjoying hurting Roz's feelings. Not hurry up so we can go eat at the cafe. After she done talked about she be sneak eating because Brett be telling her she spend too much money, but she says she eat out every day and they go to brunch. Yeah. Cammy MC said, I wonder exactly how much money is Rose making off of this? $1 million question. Doja Cat says, Bo also tearing up the plants, writing on the walls with permanent markers. Y'all, so basically y'all saying Hawaii ain't gonna look like Hawaii no more. By the time I make it there, it ain't gonna look the same because Rose and the damn kids will be to tow it the hell up. That's what I'm getting y'all saying. Y'all saying, listen, you done missed it. You're gonna have to wait till the asses leave. You just gonna have to wait till they leave so the people can kind of get it back in order, because right now it's out of order over there. Educated and Humble says she said she told her husband that one of her New Year's resolutions was she wasn't dealing with the drama anymore this year, and if it continued this year, she was leaving. Champayne said so yesterday, leaving. Okay, so she said she told her husband that one of her New Year's resolutions was she wasn't dealing with the drama anymore this year, and if it continued this year, she was leaving. Champayne said so yesterday. Okay, so she tired. Listen, everybody got their breaking point. She says she tired. She's a trooper because I'm gonna let you know she hung in there longer than I'm sure I would have hung in there. Lover said at Cammy she showed her bank last month and she made $16,000 from YouTube. The way she operates, I'm pretty sure Rose is pulling in the money, good amount of money from YouTube. There's no doubt from that. it just comes down to, how she's managing the money, how she's, using the money. And clearly it ain't going towards the babies. Bo Matt says that Doja Cat seen that the kids run wild, running around the pool, jumping and diving in, splashing the guests, liability for owners of the community and everything. Child, is the insurance covering all of that? Because that's a lot. Is all of that covered under the policy? Foxhole said, yes, Bo Matt, she made sure to eat and re-eat in front of Roz. That's jacked up. Cammy says, love her, 16,000 in a month. Like, I believe it. Like, you can really pull in the money, and they pull in. Pay attention to Rose, like how those views, like she'll post a live and just you'll see on her live, usually I don't see like a whole, I mean, never more than like a couple of thousand, 12, around 2,000, maybe a little less of people tune into her live. But it's about like people who will like come back and like watch it and click through it. Like that's when, the numbers start to rise. So pay attention to her lives, and after they've been put up for a while, and see what those numbers are. Like they be crazy. They be huge numbers within a matter of hours, within a day. So, the money is coming in, and then she's doing it multiple times a day. And then that's not even including like the shorts. That's a whole nother type of paycheck. Like that's separate. That's separate from your clicks and views from your lives. So Rose is pulling in the money from YouTube. It's just a matter of like where the money is going, but the money is coming. Best believe that. Boxo says, Bo Matt, she smeared the brunch in Roz's face. Poor child. Educated and humble. That's why you're going to cuss out one day. Educated and humble said she had been going through this drama with Rose for 8 years and she wasn't doing it anymore. She had enough. Enough is enough. Listen, everybody got their breaking point. She like, I can't do this. We just got to co-parent the kids we got together. I'm not going to act like her, making it have it hard for you to see your babies, but I can't do this anymore. Can you blame her? Because child, I told you I would have been checked out. Like, I don't know how it seemed like she got pregnant very early in her relationship with Adonis. So it's like simultaneously she been dealing with like Adonis and Rose mess. So listen, child, Adonis probably wouldn't have got a second child to me because I would have been tapped out after dealing with her with having the first child, to where I'd be like, okay, I can't do this no more, because no, I can't deal with this no more. So she did good with hanging in 8 years, because I don't see me dealing with Rose for 8 years. Not me. Bo Matt says, pray for Adonis Spinks. Yes, prayers for the Spinks family. How about that? Lover says that Cammy, yet from YouTube, she showed it in a live. Vanessa says, Rose isn't spending money on a lawyer to keep those kids. Her method is to move. Yep, I can believe that. Rose ain't never talking about no lawyers. Have you all heard her talk about like lawyers and all that? No. So yeah, I think she's just moving. She finds it just she probably find it cheaper to just move. Lover says all the people in these kids' lives toxic. Very toxic. Kane Corso says she makes enough to feed the kids. I don't understand why she keeps food from them. Why? Like, it makes no sense. Why does she keep food from them? She's sick. She's just sick. That's the best I can come with, y'all. Doja Cat says Adonis needs to tell his sides. It's been 8 years. He does, but y'all know a lot of times, men, they're not talkers like women. Most men, you got these men on the internet to be running their mouth. But the norm isn't for a man to just be talking like that. But hopefully, now that Champagne's been talking, hopefully it will motivate him to want to get his side out there. So we'll see. He can go on his wife's platform. I don't know if that's a family page. It's underneath her name. So he can go over there and tell his side, and they can, he can tell his side and they can get the clicks and views and, make money from it. But I think he should go to Champagne's page and tell his side of the story. They can do an interview over there. Foxhole said it's not about the money, honey. Not about the money. Bo Matt says, you're right, Rose. At Foxhole, you are right. Rose is sadistic and tries to break Ra's spirit. I've seen it. He's terrified of her. She's very abusive. So Roz, is he the one who's closer to Brett? Is he the one? Because she talked about, I think He's the one that's closer to Brett because that name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure which one he is. Is he's the younger one of the two older ones? But she talked about, I think, him being closer to Brett, and if her and Brett get into it, he will still gravitate to Brett before he'll gravitate to Brett before he gravitates to her. So maybe she gets back at him that way because she know he's team Brett. I don't know, but I've just heard her talk about one of the boys being closer to Brett. Lover says, yep, making money from BS. BS sales, right? Bo Matt says Rose is a control freak. She is a bully. Yep, that's facts. Bo Matt says Rose, let me see. Bromlena says Chic Champayne mentioned she won't disclose the reason for the separation. My opinion is as Rose fames and 1 million subscribers was too much for her to handle. Too many people labeling her as a villain. I can understand that because if people come to know like who she is, and because people, I've known Adonis' name for a while. I just kind of came to learn her name. But yeah, I'm sure it's an embarrassment. Like people looking at you crazy, judging you, comparing you. Like I get it. She's just trying to separate herself from Rose. And unfortunately, this just may be her way to separate her life from Rose, and she can just break away and, get into, I guess, a whole new relationship with somebody else and just co-parent with Adonis. But for her peace, she may find that it just may be better for her. She has to do, what's best for her and her children. And if her mental space isn't where it needs to be, and she's in a medical field, so I would imagine she's kind of conscious of something like that. She has to be good. She has to be good for herself before she can be good for someone else, like to show up for her children or even Adonis. So if she's not in a good place, she got to work on herself. So she might need to, remove herself from the situation for her own mental health. And it's like, can you blame her? Ken Corso said Roz was crying the other day because Race was being a terrorist and he told the parents and got punished because Race is too little to be punished. That's crazy. It's going to be a matter of time before them two oldest ones going to be trying to put them other ones, put Race in a headlock. I can see it coming. They're going to be trying to put him in a headlock, and then they still going to be getting in trouble because Race going to be doing the absolute most. That's it. Shorty's mom says Rose called Miss Spinks. Really? Oh, so that's who. Oh, okay. Okay, Rose. Karen Jones says, I may have missed it, but I was wondering if she said why they were separated. And it's because of Rose drama. Yeah, it seemed like she's not saying really. She's just saying, listen, I'm tired of the drama. And I guess I can't do this no more. So it seemed like that's what I'm picking up from what people are saying in these comments. I didn't hear her speak on it yesterday. I didn't hear all of what she had to say on Tasha Bob's channel. I heard quite a bit late last night, but it was like a long show that they had going on. It was late, but I could tell like she's just tapped out. She's tapped out, rightfully so. Bro, Lena says she also called the pink pill the B word. Oh my God. Honey says the reason why she don't see the mother-in-law is because her and the husband was sneaking to see them. Rose said, okay, you won't see them again. I do recall Rose saying that. Vanessa J said the division of Rose claiming black kids and calling the other white kids and favoring race is a division you have to worry about, not Adonis and Brett dividing over who is daddy. Right. It's going to be right up in the house between the kids and whose side you think she going to take. Because she going to take a side and it's going to be, she going to make it seem like the older ones are just bullying the little ones. She going to side with the small ones. Like we see that's who she's going to side with. Brolena said at Karen Jones, she says she isn't going to disclose the reason for the separation, but I'm thinking she is stressed out by all the negative attention. Makes sense. You crazy witch says, leave us out of it. Leave us out of it. Bromlena says Champayne has mentioned that she has considered separation many times just so that Adonis can see his kids. That's what I wondered if maybe, yesterday as I was, doing the review, a thought came to mind as to, is a separation just kind of like a play on just like, okay, if Rose see that we're not together, will she now let you see your kids? Let me just, remove myself even if it's for temporarily, just so you can have this time. Like, that was a thought I had. Like, is it a play? Because Rose seemed like the type to where if that relationship breaks down, she'll be like, okay, you can see the kids now. Like, I can see her being petty like that. Vanessa J says she screamed and didn't take the lizard, but waited for Brett to do it. She looked like she was going to run from her own son. No maternal instinct. Moms just jump in front of a car for their kids. Right. Like, you're not child, like, wow. That's all I got to say is wow. Bro Lana said, Vanessa J, yes. Who does that? Who does that? Vanessa J says she waits for Brett to take the lizard. Mom instincts is you grab what your baby is going to choke on, not cough and help and run. Right. Hey, Laura, welcome. Laura says, hi. Did you see the resemblance between Rose's father and Adonis? I think Adonis only responded one time to his story. I just recently saw a video with Rose. Y'all seen the video? It was on another content creator's channel. It was when Rose was, I guess, in Las Vegas with her dad. Y'all want to see that video? I'm going to share it. I came across this video with Rose, and so it was my first time seeing her dad. And child, that man looked so annoyed with that woman. Let me see if I can bring it up. But it was my first time, seeing what he looked like. But just the look on his face, he just seemed just really annoyed with her. So let me share my screen. And this is her father. I don't know what her dad name is, if they've ever said what her dad name is, but let me remove this comment. So I'm about to share a video of Rose and her dad. It looks like this was when in Las Vegas, when apparently, I guess she ran that bill up. So maybe this is a look on his face after she ran it up. Okay.
Me too. This is a beautiful trip. I'm so excited about it. Quality time with my dad. This is so nice. I love this for us. So excited that you invited me here. Spent time with my grandma, my dad. This is lovely. Now look at me. Can you believe you even made something so beautiful? Literally, look at the cheekbones though. Yeah, that's nice. I love that. So liberating. We're just waiting for our elevator. It's me and my pal.
At the end, the young lady that put her face in the camera, that's Rose's younger sister. When I was telling you all that one time her sister had come in town to babysit for them so Brett can take Rose out. She was pregnant with River, the baby at the time, I believe. I believe she was pregnant with the last baby. I'm not quite sure which pregnancy it was, but she was pregnant with one of Brett's kids, and she came in town. But that's Rose's younger sister that was in the camera. But y'all, didn't that man look royally annoyed by her? He looked so annoyed. He looked so annoyed by Rose in that clip. Like, he just was just like, girl. But somebody was like, hell, that was come off after she had ran up the bill, ran up that alcohol. What they say, like $11,000 bill. That's just, who does that? Kane Corso said, Vanessa, the damsel in distress thing isn't cute when it comes to saving a baby. Bo Matt says, honey, Adonis shouldn't need to sneak to see his kids. He's a father who pays support. She's not letting the grandparents see the kids because Rose has to be in control. She isn't playing fair. Rose, does Rose ever play fair? Karen Jones says, thank you, Bromlena. I hadn't heard that. Bomat says, yes, Laura, ma'am. I've seen the resemblance between Adonis and Rose's dad. But remember, Rose said that Y'all, Rose said that Brett is the white version of her daddy. She said Brett looked just like her daddy. He just white. She said Brett is big and tall and bald headed, and that's what her daddy is. So Rose is just Brett is the white version of her daddy, and she also said her daddy is a Pisces, just like Brett. So she said they twins. So while y'all trying to say Adonis and Rose daddy, she like, no, my daddy and Brett are twins, not Adonis and my daddy. Berlin says she reacted by running away from the baby and the lizard. Child, not the baby and the lizard. She got the hell from both of them. What she thought the baby was about to turn into a lizard, like in the movies, like he was about to morph into a lizard. Like, I cannot. Laura says that Bomat, I feel Adonis needs a GoFundMe to help him get the kids. Are y'all here for the GoFundMe? Okay, so next question. Let me. Okay, so y'all, I'm about to do another poll. Let me check out the poll I had. I said, do you believe Champayne Spinks was a good stepmom to Rose's kid? 70% said yes, 30% said no. Bet. Okay, I think she was a good stepmama, so I say yes. So I'm about to do another poll. Okay, so we got a poll out there. Y'all complete the poll. Let me know. Y'all, would y'all help Adonis if he had a GoFundMe? Bomat says 7 months ago, Rose said Raiden would be getting braces in 6 months. Okay, now well, oh yeah, she's getting her surgery. That baby ain't getting no braces. Because after she had his surgery, she gonna be trying to put her coins aside to get something else because she still want to get that nose done. What they say, what Tosh Mob call it? I think she called a bell pepper nose something. Tasha be I think she called it bell pepper nose Rose or something like that. So listen, yes, Rose will, she has talked about wanting to get her nose done. So I feel like that will be the next surgery she gets after she gets the mommy makeover. Laura says if 90 Day Fiance Michael can raise money, it can happen. Kane Corso says he had to ask her to help out because she was just looking in the camera while he was trying to wipe the baby mouth out with Clorox wipe. Child. Kane Corso said, Laura, I love Michael. Bless him. Janine Taylor says, I remember that. Oh, Matt. Welcome, Janine. Welcome. Lover says she's smart on getting money, but not smart on how to use it right. Though, listen, you can know how to get the money, but not know what to do with the money. So that is a thing. Bomat says on her video of taking Raiden to get his headgear 7 months ago, she said in 6 months, Raiden will get braces. Brett has health insurance. So where are her priorities? Rose is the priority. Bet. She told y'all, she said this is her season. She said it's about her. When people were asking about why they ain't got no furniture, she said, I heard her say it. She was like, it's about me. Yes, it's about me. I birthed these kids. It's about me pouring into myself. I want to do this for me, and I'm going to do it. That's what listen. That's what she said. That's what the money is going. That bill gonna be around 28,000. If somebody's saying she showed proof that she be pulling in at least 16, listen, Rose saying this money is going towards her body. So for the holidays, she's trying to get snatched. Laura says Rose started acting very weird 3 months ago. Then Champayne leaving. Adonis is also a common denominator. What is his story? We want to hear from you, Adonis. What is your story? Lover says Fifi was her lawyer. Yes, she was a lawyer until she wasn't anymore when Rose didn't pay her. Bomat says Rose had one of her followers pretend to be a lawyer and call her mother to threaten her to stop talking. The woman broke down and told Rose's mother put her up to it. Yes, that was Judge Fifi. Judge Fifi was the one that Rose hired to act as an attorney. But when Rose didn't pay her, when Rose didn't promote her, all those promises that Rose made to her, Fifi was like, okay, I got you. And she just started just airing her out. Suze Robinson said everything she does to the oldest two, she sees it as a way to put a dagger in Adonis. She ain't doing nothing but hurting herself, blocking her own blessings. Lover says, Bo Matt, that was Fifi. Yes, that was Fifi who she had hired to be the, I say hired to be the fake attorney, but she never paid the woman. So I don't even know if you could still call it hired, but Fifi said Rose didn't pay her. Vanessa J says, watching her do that weave is like white people playing in a black person's hair. You don't know what you're doing. Sit down 30 years off and you didn't know that glue was going to rip your edges out. Child, I learned that in high school. Folks still playing around with damn glue. Janine Taylor, I remember that too, Bo Matt. Laura says, I think Adonis did not want Champayne talking, and this was the decline of their relationship. I agree. That was my thought too when Champayne started talking, is that she wasn't talking before because Adonis didn't want her to talk. But now that she's leaving, she like, baby, I'm talking, I'm saying, because look how much you basically Champagne's at a point where you can't hush her up. She's just like, it's like all this has been built up to where she's like, listen, I need to get it out because I've been quiet for too long. So I did have that thought as well that maybe Champayne is talking since now her and Adonis aren't together. So she like, listen, we're not together. You're not running nothing no more. So I'm going to talk. You can stay over there and be quiet all you want, but I have a voice and I'm about to use it, period. Laura says the oldest son. So Bronlena says that Laura, I think Adonis didn't know how to handle the roles and Champayne has had enough. It was taking a toll on her mental health. I don't blame her. I don't either. And I agree with Vanessa say at 30 years old. Yeah, she's just slow. Yeah, like Rose. Yeah, that was just another example of her being slow, Vanessa. Bo Matt says Roz is the oldest. Okay, thank you for that. So Roz is the oldest, which is what he's like 9. And then Raiden is the younger one. Okay. So Roz is the one that was running around in the pink robe, imitating her. That's Roz. He's the skinny one. I'm assuming the taller, skinny one is the oldest one. Because sometimes the older one don't necessarily, the tall one don't necessarily be the oldest one. So I'm thinking Roz is the oldest one. Janine Taylor said, I think Rose is extremely like her father. Her mother spoke on it. Totally toxic. I agree. Yep. Based off what her mama said. Jeannie said, Rose doesn't receive food stamps. People that don't pay for their food let their kids eat up all of the snacks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess they ain't paying for it, right? Lover says, Laura, I believe 100% because women love drama and men don't like all that mess. Very true. You know, men will just kind of sit and just be quiet and let somebody play in their face. And a woman like, we finna fight back. We're going to fight back. Cammy MC says, Rose better not go to Puerto Rico. They just got hit with a hurricane and it's flooded out there. Child, when Rose talking about going to Puerto Rico? When? Because she already got this surgery. She's talking about the end of November, trying to do a yacht party at the first week of December. When the hell is Puerto Rico coming into play? When? The kids got school. Lover Janine says her mother toxic as well. The whole dang family. Jeannie said, let's see, Champayne is an innocent victim. Champayne was on her channel bragging about beating up Rose in front of the kids. I heard her telling her story. I heard her last night telling her story. Janine Taylor says the toxic cycle. Laura says the oldest son is the closest to Brett. Okay, so that's Roz. The second son is more of a mama's boy. So that would be Raiden. The third is a highly energetic boy without limits, and the baby is the baby. Okay, thanks for that breakdown. I understand. I always know the difference with the little ones and their names because she talks about them more. She says their names more. She's always telling them how beautiful they are. Like I never hear her speak like that to her oldest sons. I've never heard her compliment her oldest sons like on like their looks and their opinion, their appearance. I've only heard her praise like the little ones about their looks. Like almost every live, she's going to be in the baby's face, you know, loving on him, kissing on him, praising him. And then when race comes up, she's telling him how handsome he is. And then when the other two come around, she just has this annoyed energy. Like, can y'all go? Like, it's just a different kind of energy when the other two, when Roz and Raiden come around. So that's why I know the little ones' names and who they are more so than the two older ones. Bo Matt says Champayne has put up with a lot. Rose sent pictures of herself to Adonis in lingerie, risque pictures at all hours of the night. What woman wants to put up with that? Lord, I didn't know she was doing all that. So did Champayne say that too last night? Wow, that's a lot. Bromlena says at Cami MC, Rose creates a destructive hurricane everywhere she goes, praying for the people of Puerto Rico, though. The people that said they got enough to deal with, they already trying to keep their land together. They don't need Rose. Rose been got her ass whooped going on over there by them Hispanic women. She might need to go on and stay over there in Hawaii where they might be a little more docile. But y'all know them spicy Latinas ain't with the ish. They've been a whooped her up and pulled that wig off her head. So no, it might be safer for her to stay in Hawaii. Janine says Champayne is a pick-me, single mom of two, happy to have a man that would treat you well. Wow. I guess Janine, Jeannie says she ain't here for Champayne. Lover says, Jeannie, exactly. She is toxic as well. I throw the whole family away. Honey says her idea of a punishment is to keep food away. Surviving Mommy Dearest vibes. Yes. Have you all seen Mommy Dearest? That's old school. Mommy Dearest. You don't know about Mommy Dearest, get into Mommy Dearest. No, you never want to be compared to Mommy Dearest. You are not a good parent if anybody put Mommy Dearest and you in the same sentence. Bo Matt says Champayne says Rose tried to proposition her Adonis to have a threesome with her and Adonis. Wow. Now that's a lot. Cami MC said Bromlena facts. Bro Matt says she withdraws her affection as a form of control with the kids. Race is a reflection of his parenting. I agree with that. Laura says, after much viewing, taking notes, watching, and observing, I have come to the conclusion that Rose is not a nurturing mom, that Rose would have been better taking care of a house plant. Let's start with the plants, Laura said. Let's start with the plants. What about, remember back in the day, an egg? What about an egg? How do you think Rose would have handled taking care of the egg back in school? The egg or the flower? What was there? There was one where you had the flower. I had the flower as the baby, not the egg. I had the flower. Some people may have had the childhood experience of parenting with the egg. I had the flour. Would Rose have taken care of the flour, the bag of the pound of flour, or however many pounds that bag was, or the egg? Foxos, we here getting down to the bottom. Listen, that's the only way we not do. Let me look at this poll. Would y'all donate to the cause for Adonis? Question, would you donate to Adonis's GoFundMe to get custody of his kids if he had one? 50%, 56% said yes. 44% said no. I'm not really one that big on doing a lot of donations with those GoFundMes, but given what's going on here, I would probably say yes. Because listen, I'm tired of Rose. I would say yes. I would donate to the cause. Foxhole says Chic teaches. Listen, y'all, I'm over here. Listen, I'm trying. That's all I can do. I can lead you to the water. I can't make you drink. I'm trying to lead you to the water. Kane Corso says something ain't right. What they say, the milk ain't clean. Bo Matt says Rose has severe abandonment and attachment issues. She's harsh and lacks empathy, compassion, and gentle nurturing that everyone needs, and especially children. That's because she didn't get it. When she talks about her childhood, she didn't get it. Mama told her story how she was getting beat on and daddy was doing the most. So she didn't get it. Her mama, like nobody was getting it. So Rose can't give something that she wasn't given. She don't know what that looks like. She doesn't know what it looks like. Jeannie said daddy issues. Yeah, she doesn't know what love. She doesn't know what healthy love looks like. Stacy says she acts as if she got something on her dad. Run Up a Check says my daddy would be like, what the F wrong with you? Maybe he's playing it cool because he knows she has this large platform and she don't want him to embarrass her and air things out, because They say he has a church now. I know Rose said he's married now. He's been married for 12 years. He's married again. Let me say that he's married again. Um, I'm hearing that he's done time in the prison. You know, he's done time. Somebody say he even got his mugshot on his church website. I don't know what I've never been to the church website. I don't know the name of his church, but he know Rose crazy. He just don't want to be fighting with her. It seems like he's trying to pick his battles. He's just trying to stay neutral because he don't want her to basically just blow up his spot because she know his business, and he don't want her running around echoing the things that maybe her mama is echoing about what went down in that relationship. Because remember, mama got a whole book out here, and Rose the one got the millions subscribers at the, so at that time when they were together, she just had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Now she had 1 million. So that man ain't trying to play with Rose. He knows she crazy because that's his child. He knows she got his DNA. So he know her better than anybody. He ain't gonna play with her because he crazy, no crazy, right? Foxo said, yes, Bo Matt. Bo Matt says the kids constantly have to stroke her ego and tell her how great she is, trying to appear. Wow, poor kids. They getting worked overtime. They probably couldn't wait to go back to school. Jeannie says Rose mama said that her dad used the kids to get after her. Rose is now doing that to Adana. Yes, I've seen a lot of similarities when I listened to the mama's interview. Bromlena says, OMG, 11,000 spent on drinks video. The dad was beyond angry. Listen, rightfully so. That man probably still trying to pay off that bill. Collectors calling on him on that credit card bill. She don't care. She don't care. In her mind, she probably told him, well, this is for back child support. Y'all know she done came up with some kind of reason. Or, oh, I'll just send you. I'll pay you back. You know I'm good for it. I'll send it to you. And that man still ain't got his money. Thomasina Woodbury says, hey, Bromlena, what's up, sexy? Hey, Thomasina, welcome, welcome. Bomat says, Stacey, I agree. I didn't want to say that, but I think something is weird. Her tattoo on her front shoulder, something like no one knows me. No one knows but me. Wow. Honey says she's a coward, just all mouth across country. Foxo say, hey, Thomas, in a rose, did you dirty too? Wow. Vanessa J says that Kane Corso fact, she plays both sides, masculine and feminine. No balance. She is either acting like a man or acting like a damsel in distress. Right. Which one is it? Who are you? Who are you, Rose? Who are you? Bromlena said, Thomasina, my girl got you. If that's Kiki chick tries it again with you, I'll be right over. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jeannie says, Rose, jumping Rose in front of the kids isn't being a good stepmom. I get it. Bomat says, Jeannie, yes, I agree. It's called learned behavior. She's using her kids to get back at Adonis. Foxo says, Thomasina, Rose did you dirty, correct? Uh-oh. Rose doing folks dirty. Surprise, surprise. Bromlena says, we are a team. Thomasina over here. What is the story with Thomasina? Vanessa J says, Adonis gets no respect. Just like a mom supposed to jump through fire if her baby is choking on a lizard, a dad and a real man doesn't get bossed up on by a woman by telling him he can't see his kids. I hear you. Thomasina Woodbury. Rolena, yes, 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 but I'm going to be good tonight, at least in here. Thomasina, so you're going to be on your best behavior tonight over here. Stephanie Nicole, Team Thomasina. Child, what happened with Thomasina? Rolena said, yes, we have to keep it corporate in here for Miss Chic. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It's a different kind. Listen, these different platforms, as you guys navigate and jump from channel to channel, you see the different type of energy. Like I said, I like to say, read the room. Read the room. Match the energy in the room. Match the energy in the room. Cammy MC said, I just remember Brett saying that Rose beats him down with her mouth and gives him nasty. Jesus. Foxo said, Thomasina, Rose did you wrong. Correct. Vanessa says, you aren't going to let someone walk up on you and take your car. You're going to call the police and make every attempt to get it back. You don't let someone take your kids either. Period. Bomat says, Rose should be called Tsunami. She causes chaos wherever she goes. Lives, eats, and sleeps. I agree. Stephanie Nicole says, I've watched other lives. Miss Chic is proper. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's 95 of you in the building. Have you all hit the like button? What the likes look like? I'm at 70. Not too bad. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button for me, please. It's free. Make sure you subscribe to. My name is Chic. If you're new to here, new to my channel is Chic Speaks. And listen, we're the scholars. We're the honor students over here. I like to call us the honor students because we break ish down. We are not slow. We are not dumb. We are the gifted class. Like we that other school where the smart kids go. Um, and then there's that other school where the other not so smart kids go. So y'all know sometimes you kind of meet up with them at the park, but when it's time to get your education, y'all go y'all separate ways because y'all on different paths. Y'all got different kind of test scores. So we're the high achievers over here. So anyone who's new to my channel, we're the high achievers. So match the energy, be a high achiever. We don't go down to the rosebuds level. We rise, and that's we want them to rise to our level. So I welcome each and every one of you. We are growing. I'm a smaller content creator. Recently, not that long ago, John, maybe about a week ago, I hit 1,000 subscribers. So that was my first big goal. Now we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and we're definitely making our way to reach that goal. And I thank each and every one of you who show up and who rock with me on these lives, child. These we got like a whole part-time job. So if you've seen any of my content, like in the video, shared my content, sent me super chats, cash up, anything, I welcome it all. I am appreciative of it all. I thank each and every one of you. Because, child, I told y'all, if y'all wasn't coming here watching and listening to me talk about this damn Rose, I would not be doing this because she irks me. I come out here and I talk about it and I review it because you all still continue to show up for it. You are very active in the comments, posts, recording. So as long as I have your attention and you want to talk about it, I will facilitate the conversation. But child, if I was not running this platform, I would not be goddamn listening to anything about the Rose because she damn irks me. She irks me. So I do this because I'm a content creator, period. Because otherwise, I don't know how y'all do it, y'all. I don't know how y'all do it. Jeannie said Rose spends her money breaking leases to move to Hawaii. Listen, like I guess it's like she messing herself up. It's like just as quick as the money's coming in, she's just being irresponsible and the money's just going out. It doesn't make sense. Y'all, she need a financial planner. She need a financial planner. Bo Matt says her surgery cost $28,000 for unnecessary surgery. Raiden's teeth are a mess. Okay, so Bo Matt said Raiden teeth are a mess. His speech is affected and hampered because of his underbite. Brett has medical insurance for his braces. Yes. Like I peeped how the children speak, like especially like the older ones. To me, they don't speak as clearly as they should or could at their age, just by me being a parent and having kids at that age before. And I think it just has a lot to do with just her not investing in them, enough when it comes to just the area of probably just communication, academics. It's just like Rose, what are you doing? Outside of just putting a camera in the face and letting them walk around in your robe and imitate you as a woman, like what are you doing? What are you teaching the kids? One time I seen her have some little educational book with race because she talked about he can't go to school out there because pre-K costs a pretty penny and they only, I guess, give it to low income families for, I guess, cheap or free. And I guess they don't qualify for that. So he was at home writing his letters in the book. Okay, I give you that. He's doing something. But I ain't never heard her talk about nothing educational pertaining to the two older boys. And the way they speak, like I said, it's just like, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Brolena said, Fox, so they tried to scam Thomasina to go to some weird couples retreat where the couple had to share rooms and Rose didn't want to give her money back. Lord Jesus. I heard Rose talk about with that retreat. This is before when I first learned about her. She was pregnant with River and she had the retreat plan and she talked about how she really wanted to back out of it, but she had already kind of, people had already paid for it and everything, but she wanted to back out of it. She also talked about how she spent more money than she made. So she really didn't make any money from the retreat, like she was in a hole. So I did hear her say that. Also say that she would want to do another retreat. So that's what I heard her speak on about the retreat. I've never heard anyone like do a review pertaining to the retreat, but I remember that season when the retreat was a thing and when she was pregnant and, seeing pictures and things like that. It was when I kind of had just learned who she was. But I'm sorry to hear that, Thomasina, you got scammed. I hope you got your child. Did you finally get your money back? And how much money was it? Vanessa J says she isn't doing that surgery from a healthy mind state. She isn't doing it for her. She is doing it for her haters, doing it for her ego. She wants her bruised ego to feel better by surgery. And what that means is that she's going to schedule more surgeries. That's how it works. You're never satisfied. She's just going to constantly be going underneath the knife if that's her reason. Bo Matt says speech therapy is covered by medical insurance. Rose like, I ain't got no time for that. He'd be all right. Vanessa J said it's not for her self-esteem, ego driven. Yeah, she told Brett that if she didn't get that surgery, her confidence was going to be impacted. She wasn't going to have good confidence. So yeah, she's already said, she got the insecurities and that's why, she's, having the surgery. So she put that out there herself. Foxo says Rose shamed any and everyone because of her demons. I agree. Laura said Adonis is a Pisces male, March 1st, 1994. So that's his birthday. She said her father is a Pisces male as well. Karen Jones says, I think Adonis is trying to stay out of this mess and out of the limelight as much as he can and as long as he can. Probably so. And someone said he's a business owner. So maybe too, given that he's a business owner, he don't want that attached to his business. I want to know what kind of business he got. Doja Cat says the Rose also doxed the pink pill and showed her cell phone number on live. Lord Jesus. So we'll probably get into that. That'll probably be for our upcoming show. I'll probably try to get into all that. What are we going to do? We'll probably review the Pink Pills channel and what she has to say. We'll probably start there. And then from there, I don't know if Rose has a separate video or live where she kind of goes into whatever pertaining to what went down or didn't go down between her and the pink pill. So we can touch on maybe that afterwards. But I really want to hear what Crystal and Karazin has to say because it sounds like Rose did her dirty and it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Laura says he has it on Facebook page and paperwork for the school he went to. Okay. Jeannie says Tasha shouldn't be speaking on anyone's appearance. We all saw that camera slip. All her teeth look like they trying to escape. Okay. Jeannie says Tosh shouldn't be speaking on anyone's appearance. We all saw that camera slip. All her teeth look like they're trying to escape her mouth. Okay. What footage was that on? Because child, this is my first time hearing anyone speak on, I've seen pictures of Tosh that she put out there, but she's never like showing herself on her live. So this is the first time I've heard anyone, say anything about how Tosh looks. But child, let's move on. Bo Matt said, I think Adonis is supportive of Champayne. He's a good guy, and I think he knows Rose put Champayne through hell. I'm sure he knows. He ain't damn dumb. He know. I'm sure he's surprised and grateful that she stuck around as long as she did. Vanessa J says that isn't a quick weave. A quick weave where I'm from is brown gel and setting lotion. Vanessa said, I don't know what the hell that is, but ain't no quick weave. Bo Matt says she did dox that lady. Yes. Honey said, then she gonna get her skin bleached. Y'all think that's coming? Y'all think she gonna be Redbone Rose? Redbone Rose in 2025. Talking about my skin change when the seasons change. Hawaii just doing something to me. Vanessa J says she calls it a quick weave. That is a custom wig. She don't like the word wig. Keeps saying weave. She don't like the word wig and keeps saying weave. You don't have enough hair to weave that track in. Knows nothing about black hair. Look at Ray's hair. Listen, she out there. You said she need help, Vanessa. Is that what you're saying? You need to send her some doggone quick weave tutorials. Send them her way. Just send them to Dana. Dana will get them over there to her. Jeannie says she must be planning on leaving again. She doesn't need passports for Puerto Rico. Y'all, when was she talking about Puerto Rico? Because I ain't been listening to none of her lives lately since I've been into this Champayne Spinks stuff. So I really hadn't been listening to really what Rose has to say lately because I've been trying to stay focused because I want to really hear what Champayne had to say. So now that we've heard what Champayne had to say, I guess we can go on back to hear what the hell Rose got to say. But I really want to hear what the pink pill has to say. So I think tomorrow's show is going to be on reviewing what the pink pill has to say about the situation with the interview that did not take place, that was canceled at the last minute by Rose for no good reason. Kane Corso mom said, I know absolutely nothing about different types of hair, but it really looked like she didn't know either. She was hurting that sweet baby. He was crying. I saw when she was combing the son's hair and she didn't have no moisturizer on it to kind of help comb through it. So it definitely let me know she didn't know anything about Afro hair, because anyone knows with Afro hair, you got to moisturize it. So therefore the comb, she should have been spraying it with water, using some type of moisturizing cream, maybe some type of oil, but she didn't do none of that. She was just combing through it. But I bet you she wouldn't put the pain, but put them little ones through discomfort like that. Brett, first of all, wouldn't even let her do his kids like that. Bo Matt said, it is one thing to want to live your best life, but your kids are a reflection of you. You got your kids running around looking like orphans and holding them back with their speech impediment. Listen, I always say your kids are a reflection of you. Your partner is a reflection of you. Like everyone in the household, you reflect one another. So everybody got to put their best foot forward. And Rose is out here not giving a damn. She's not. She is not. Foxo says, Bo Matt, we see you. Honey says that's exactly what she said. Laura says Rose does not have coat hangers. Thank goodness, mommy dearest reference. Nah, because you got to go pay for them coat hangers. So yeah, nah, they probably ain't got no coat hangers. You got to have, why would they have, they don't even wear full clothes like that. So I don't really see a reason for them to even be having coat hangers over there. Bomat says Rose has split personality. Her followers thinking she's trolling, but alternate personality thinks she is white. She said she identifies with the 25% white side. Wow. Bomat said at Foxhole, what do you mean? Foxhole says, yes, she makes sure to tell them how beautiful they are regularly every episode. Miss V said, hey, Chic. Hey, Miss V. Hello. Don't know if you're still in the house. Let me see, what time is it? Hey, if you're still in. Hey. Foxhole says, hey, Veronica. Laura says, I looked at many pictures of Champayne. She is very pretty and might have the nose Rose wants. Listen, I think Rose wants that skin color. I think she wants the skin color. Doja Cat said, no, 23% in the older boys, allegedly. Yes, 23%. She says she's a 23%er. Laura, exactly, Bomat. Laura says, maybe Rose is transracial and identifies as white, like the Rachel NAACP lady who pretended to be black. Listen, Rose says she needs for y'all to recognize that 23%. Even though y'all see that melanin skin and the kinky hair, she needs for y'all to not ignore the 23%. Lover says that Laura, I don't like Rose, but I think she's prettier when she had hair. I just like Rose just whenever she's just in her natural form without whatever the hell extra she's trying to add on. She looked beautiful. I liked her before I just liked her in her natural. Just give me who you are. The wigs and all of that. Like, I just prefer her, just the natural version of her. Jeannie says Adonis and his parents should be fighting to get those kids. Listen, I put the question out there about the GoFundMe. Have y'all answered the question? Have you all answered the poll? The question on the poll. Kane Corso mom says he's a Pisces, the husband. So he can just tune out for a while, but that won't last forever. Laura says, lover, I think both women are pretty ladies. I agree. Bo Matt says, so allegedly she was stripping in Atlanta. She portrays herself that she got kicked out and put on a bus and had to move to Vegas and strip to survive as a single mother of 2 kids. Lies, partial truth. So she was stripping in Atlanta. Child, I thought the stripping venture started in Las Vegas. Sue Robinson saying Champayne fought Rose because Rose tried to hit her with a car. Yes, I heard her say that. I think she said she was holding, I guess, baby Roz at the time. And when Rose tried to hit her, she was holding one of the boys when Rose tried to hit her. Laura says Rose has pretty bone structure. She looks pretty with no hair, little hair. I prefer her with less hair. I prefer her just in her natural, whether it's before she had cut it off or, now that it's growing back. I just prefer Rose just in her true essence of just her being just a beautiful Black woman and just all natural. Listen, child, I'm team natural. Jeannie says maybe in the inner city. Bowman said this is the Ivy League group, the intelligent group. Yes. This is the Ivy League group over here. Laura says, I am able to understand she speaks clear, does not sound like she has wads of gum in her mouth, rarely uses slang. I cannot figure out. Listen, I try to meet people where they are. I try to meet people where they are. Thank you for recognizing that, Laura. And I'm glad I can help you understand what the hell is going on over here in the honors class. Bo Matt says, Suze, yes, Champayne stayed. Rose backed her car in reverse and tried to run her over while holding Raiden in her arms. Child, Jesus, fix it. Fix it, I say. Let's see. Stephanie Nicole says, as a healthcare professional, I'm legally obligated to report child abuse, elder abuse. If Rose came into my hospital or clinic, I would definitely report her. She like, listen, I'm calling them people on you. I'm calling them people on you. I'm calling them people on you. Laura says Rose is impulsive with her mouth and her money, part of her anxiety, I think. Yeah, she says she got anxiety, but it don't seem like she really does much or take to manage it. She just kind of has it and is like, yeah, I have anxiety. It is what it is. But my thing is that, people have all kinds of challenges. It's your responsibility to do what's necessary to treat whatever those challenges you have, whatever those mental illnesses you have. Is your responsibility to get treatment, and you can't just sit in, oh, I just have anxiety. Okay, well, what are you doing about it? You can't be just ruining people's lives and just leave it at, oh, well, I'll just have anxiety. No. That's not good enough, ma'am. That's not good enough. Bo Matt says Rose said on live the other day that she doesn't care about college. She downplayed education and says she only wants her kids to be rich. Moby is the priority for her image. Oh, Matt, money and image are her priorities. Oh, yeah. Yes. I think many of us have definitely picked that up. Jeannie says Brett hasn't been at his job long enough to qualify for insurance. Most companies require you to be employed for 90 days before you're eligible. So you saying, child, he ain't been there long enough. So it ain't no money for no braces. Joyce McPherson says she wants to put Roz in second grade, but teacher put him in the fourth according to his age. She says she want to put him in the second grade, but they put him in the fourth. Why would she want him to be 2 grades lower? Welcome, Diamond Moore. Diamond says, can we try to donate to Royalty Baby Daddy so that he can get his kids? She's been keeping away from him. Can we try to, who's royalty? Royalty to Royalty Baby Daddy. Who's royalty, child? Bo Matt says, Laura, most insurance plans that are provided through the employer provide a percentage for dependents under 18, regardless of braces, are not more than $5,000 with no coverage. Yeah, you're right. If you're pulling in money like that, if you're just paying out of pocket, braces now are about, I'm in Georgia, so the last bill I paid pertaining to braces for my kids, that fee was close to $7,000. So if you pulling in $16,000, you can afford braces. You can get on, they accept payment plans. You don't even have to pay for that all at once. You get on a payment plan. There's no excuse. There's no excuses. Stephanie Nicole, gifted school. Yes, this is the gifted school. We are the scholars. We are the smart kids. Like we're the smart kids. It is what it is. We're those kids. We're those other kids that's over there. It's a smaller group of us. Brolena says, bro, Matt, yes, I went to an Ivy League school. When people go low, I try to go high, but some days I ain't got time. I know that's right. I ain't got time. Rock and Robin 1058 says Brett has his new job. He may not even have medical insurance. Those braces were put on from his other job in Arizona. So one of the babies does have braces put on, but what they're just not wearing the headgear. So the one with the underbite, he has braces, but he's just not wearing the headgear right now because it broke. I think someone said it broke. Bo Matt said, Joy, she held Roz back in second grade and he repeated second grade. He skipped third grade and went into his proper fourth grade in Hawaii. Okay, bet. Okay, we see you. That's good that he was able to, catch up. But y'all saying she want to put him back, but that's good he was able to catch up. But they said Hawaii school ain't that good. So y'all think that even with him being delayed, he's still a step ahead than most of the kids in Hawaii? Is that what they saying, child? I'm trying to figure it out. Lover said that Jeannie, yes, I've seen that camera slip on Tasha as well. I see why her camera stay off and she don't smile in no pictures. Foxhole says yes. Oh, Matt says Rose wasn't very patient this morning with Roz while doing homework before school started this morning. Why are we doing homework in the morning? Why it wasn't done as last night? Was she on live? Diamond Moore says Rose trying to get darker. She's fine with the color she is. Stop it. Diamond says stop it. She's trying to get darker. Diamond, are you a rosebud? It's okay if you are. Just curious. Are you a rosebud? Stacy says, well, after looking at the boy's father, I believe without a doubt Rose wants the boy's father back. Brett has nothing, not even good kiss, according to Rose. So Rose like he ain't giving nothing. He's just a big waster. He just a blah. He's just there. He just must. I said she just have him around to move furniture, move their bags when she want to move. He just wait. I guess he's just her muscle. Bo Matt said that Rock and Tobin Rose bragged on and several times that Brett does have insurance at his job in Hawaii. She says it all the time. Tanae said, do you think she was doing their hair like that on purpose? I mean, I think she just don't care. Like she was just doing how she operate. Yeah, I mean, she just likes to get a response out of people. She just don't care. So I would say, yeah. But I think that even outside off of the camera, she still do their hair like that. She's just her. She just don't care. She just don't care. Brolena says that Jeannie, but unlike the Rose, Tosh mentioned all her kids got braces and their teeth corrected and that she will get hers soon. Can you say the same about Rose and her veneers? I respect parents who put their children in front of the line when it comes to braces. Like I was that parent. Like all my children have had braces. I've had braces. Like, so everybody, like I'm not running around here with perfect teeth and then my kids struggling. No, that you're not going to see me looking a certain way and then my kids looking like they got less than. The kids are always going to be looking like they got more than mama or what mama, pretty much they just always look like what mama got. I make sure I'm on point and my kids are on point. But early on, it was a priority to make sure that my children's teeth were taken care of. As someone said, that's what insurance is for. They have payment plans. If you have insurance and there's a payment plan, listen, it's pretty much makes it hard for you to have the excuse to not take care of your children's teeth. At this point, it comes down to you just not giving it. And listen, child, with 3 kids, like your children are a reflection of you. It wasn't no way that my children were going to walk around and have their teeth not look the way I wanted them to look as long as I had a job. That's what we wasn't going to do. That wasn't an option. It was not an option. Bo Matt says Rose plays both sides of the fence, whichever suits her. I agree. Bo Matt says pretty is as pretty does. Jeannie says that Bromlena, not sure if you noticed, but Raiden has missing teeth. Most orthodontists don't recommend braces until they have their permanent teeth. He's 7 or 8. Also, Tosh too old to have her teeth. So at 7 or 8, if he's still kind of working on getting his permanent teeth in, if he has a situation with the underbite, they can work on that at that time. Because my daughter, who's 14 now, she had an underbite and she was maybe about 9, about 8 or 9 when she went into her first set of braces. So therefore, they can correct the matter with the underbite. And that what she had to wear the headgear, and she wore it at night. And that process was about maybe about 13 months of her wearing the headgear, and it corrected her bite. So then when that happened, they were like, okay, well, and then when she gets 12, like after the permanent teeth come in, we want her to have phase 2 of braces. So she needs to come back, and then we'll put braces on again, and that'll focus on the straightening. So listen, I'll tell her she got the $10,000 mouth because she had to go into braces 2 times. So they can correct the bite right now, given that he only had baby teeth. They can. It's just that for the straightening part, later down the line, he would just have to get braces again, if that makes sense. So they call it phase 1, phase 2. So my daughter had just 2 phases. She had a whole situation that nobody else had. She had an underbite like this baby. So listen, mom, I just wasn't gonna let my child go through life looking like that, even though at that time she didn't care. But I knew she was just a child. One day as she got older, she was going to care. All my kids really didn't care about their teeth. But as a parent, you look forward and you think like one day you gonna give a damn. You're a kid right now, you don't care. But one day you're gonna be like, now, mom and daddy, why, why you didn't fix my teeth? So that's what me and my husband we were thinking ahead. So while I had insurance, money, resources, I took care of that. I took care of that. That's what being a responsible parent does. You think ahead. You don't let your child make those types of decisions. You think ahead, and I thought ahead. Vanessa said the kids speak like that because of their lack of interaction with people. The kids can't even interact with friends because of moving. If you parents speak no English, you learn it from interacting with friends. Makes sense. Vanessa J says, damn, autocorrect, sorry. Rolena says that lover, I'm against criticizing physical appearance as well. However, it's very hypocritical that y'all are saying this stuff about Tosh. Practice what you preach. Yeah, I don't think that whatever, however Tosh looking, whatever, that really has anything to do with really. The point is, Rose need to do better by them kids over there. Period. Rose, that's what it comes down to. Rose need to do better by them kids. You go without before your kids go without. You put yourself on the back burner. You gonna be okay. You make sure your kids have all their needs met. Then you come into play. You get what's left over. That comes with parenting. You just get, if there's anything left, then you can get it. But your kids' needs, that comes first. And their teeth, hygiene, any or all that, anything pertaining to their physical body, that's going to always be the priority to me. Lover says, Chic speaks, you are a great, beautiful, natural Black woman. I love this child. Claim no fussing or cussing. Very classy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Child, sometimes I get with that, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, energy. But for the most part, I like to try to keep it cute and classy. I want to try to reach everyone. I know everybody not about that life. So I just want to make sure that I can communicate in an effective way so you can get the message, because there's a lot to be learned from this family over here. What not to do. How about that? It's about what not to do, what not to do. And it's a lot going on over there. And we just want to see them elevate. We want to see the Rose elevate for the sake of the babies. They always say grown folks can take care of themselves, but we have to show up for the children. Rose ain't showing up for the children in the way in which she should. And we talking about it. We're talking about it. We're solution driven over here. We come up with ideas. Listen, we done got the whole GoFundMe poll out here. Who will donate to the cause for Adonis to get his children? Let's check back on this poll. 45% said yes. 55% said nope. Nope, I will not. I will not. Bo Matt says she's got anxiety, but yet she's having a very serious surgery. That is painful. How's she going to deal with that pain? Poor Brett. Y'all, listen, we're going to be here for it. Like, we got plenty of content coming. People get mad because the Rosebuds get mad because pretty much the only channel I review right now is the Queen of Kings child. That's the only thing y'all seem to be interested in. So I talk about her. I think I would get tired of talking about Rose before y'all probably get tired of showing up to listen to me talk about Rose. Because as long as Rose is on Beyonce's internet, there is going to be content. There is going to be content. There is going to be something. So it is what it is. This is what we talk about. So if this is what you all are here for, listen, I'm a content creator, and it's about having content. It's about having the content that people are here for, that people want to hear, they want to see. And you all are very, very, very interested in the Queen of Kings and all things pertaining to them. So this is what we're going to talk about it. But as we talk about them, we're going to talk about other people whose lives she's crossing over to. So we talked about, Champagne. She's someone whose life is impacted by the rose. Next, I would like to talk about Crystalline Kerosene. Some of you may not be familiar with who she is, so you will get to know who she is because we are going to talk about her most likely on our next live tomorrow night. She was supposed to have an interview with the Rose, and I think hours before the interview was supposed to take place, Rose texted her, reached out like, yo, can't do it, got busy, but didn't really give a good reason. And now the rosebuds are over in Crystalline in her chat. Her name is Crystalline Kerosene. So you'll hear me say Crystalline, but her channel is called The Pink Pill. So she's been posting, and the rosebuds are over there just being a thorn in her ass, and she's sick of them. Not child, she's sick of them. She's sick of them. So she ain't used to all that over there. Crystalline. So Crystalline's energy is kind of like, she don't get raw on the level that you can see me kind of tap into, but she's very kind of dainty, like, class act, she's that type of woman, mature woman. Crystalline might be approached right around 40, beautiful Black woman, natural. I really like her. I like her energy. She's a class act. Get familiar with her if you're not familiar with her, but we are going to review her content tomorrow, and hear what she has to say about the rose, because she has her opinions. She wanted to wait and share. She wanted to wait and do this interview and let Rose speak before just giving her opinions. But since Rose reneged on her, she's like, bet I'm just going to put my opinions out there. So we are indirectly talking about other content creators, but it's still connected to the Rose. You see how we doing it? But listen, Rose, we still on your ass. Until you do better, until you raise them grades, child, we on your ass, you own punishment until you get them grades up, because we know you can do better. We know you can do better. We know you can do better. So we're going to be on you until we see you do better for the sake of those babies. Period. Now, goddamn it, that's all I got. That's all I got. Have you liked, shared, and subscribed? We're at 93 people in the building. Look like my likes is at 84. I can sleep at night with that. That's a good number. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Make sure you got the notification bell on, because, child, we are coming back. We are going to review Crystalline Kerosene's content over on her channel, The Pink Pill. We're going to hear what she has to say, because I haven't heard it. I just kind of set it to the side. I want to focus on Miss Champayne, give her time. So we have given Miss Champayne her time. We wish her the best. We wish her the best. Now we need to see what the hell Crystalline talk about. What the hell she's saying them rosebuds is saying over there in her comments, because she's not here for it. She don't do the foolishness. She's not here for it at all. She's annoyed. And I understand, because she's new to this. Listen, we true to this. She new to this. We true to this over here when it comes to the rosebuds and all things Rose Miller. So make sure you have that. You hit the subscribe button, notification bell on, because I want to come back and we're going to talk about that tomorrow night. If you're up early enough, join me in my morning workouts. Y'all know, if you're familiar with my channel, I work out in the morning. I talk about how to keep it fit from the physical, and in the evening on these long lives, it's heavy on the mental health. So listen, we holistic over here. It's about mind, body, and soul. To me, Rose is a great example of someone who physically had it together, because I think she looks beautiful. I don't think she needs surgery, but mentally, child, it's just gone. This is gone. It's gone. And so I think that we can have it together, mind, body, and soul, but we got to work at it, right? We got to work at it. Let me see. Someone's asking a question. What's her page? The Pink Pill. The Pink Pill. If you're interested, that's who is going to review The Pink Pill. Doja said The Pink Pill says she's 51. So yes, I know she has like maybe like 4 kids. Some of her kids are grown, some she might be still raising, but she's a single woman that's dating. She used to be married to a white man, but yeah, she dates white men, period. Her thing is like date the person who's best qualified, and it has been white men since her oldest child was by a black man, and then she got married to a white man, so all her other kids are by the white man. Yeah, so that's her story, but we'll get into all things Crystal and Kerrison tomorrow. Love says new sub here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for engaging in the chat. It's been a pleasure having you all here. So many comments. Normally, you all, my goal is always to get through the comments before I end the live, but child, y'all be coming in here deep lately, so it don't even be possible. The best I can do is while the recording, while I'm reviewing videos, let the comment kind of go across the screen, but I do the best I can. I want to recognize each and every one of you. Queen Israel said Rose got to do better by her 2 older boys. Seriously. So let me see. Jean Major says new subscriber. Thank you. I thank each and every one of you for coming over here, acting like y'all got some damn sense. Y'all, everybody child came over here acting like they had sense. And sometimes, it don't be like that, but more often than not, it is. So I am grateful that you all respect my platform and you come over here and y'all act like damn scholars and honor students. Because like, did y'all notice them other kids, them smart kids acted different than them damn other kids? They had a different kind of damn energy. The smart kids wasn't getting kicked off the damn bus. They wasn't getting kicked off the classroom. They was just doing a lesson. They was just learning, growing, thriving, getting scholarships, getting recognized, getting shout outs on the morning announcements. So that's who we are today. So like what they say, like minds meet up. So we are all like minds. We are a tribe, and I'm glad that you all found your way over here to my channel. I am forever grateful. Bomat says, Sheik, you did great. You interacted with the audience. Thank you, Bomat. Thank you for recognizing that. I work very hard to be engaged with you all. I work very hard to do so. And yes, so it's been real. You can show me love by send me a super chat. You can cash out $speak50. Or for the free, hit the like button, like, share, subscribe. Road to 5,000 subscribers. Child, talking about Rose, as I said, Rose finna get me all the way to 100,000 subscribers. We finna claim that because it's so much to cover for her. It's just so much. It's so many layers to this. It's just a lot, and I'm going to uncover it with you all as long as you all keep showing up. And the way you guys show me love, y'all here for it. So I thank each and every one of you. I want you all to have a wonderful night. I am Sheik from Sheik Speaks. Hopefully I'll see some of you in the morning so you can work it out with me. You want to stay fine, keep that man, get his attention. Child, come find me. Come see me in the morning. I'll get you together. And I will catch you on the next broadcast. Peace.